To Talmudic scholar Howard Stern.
Rhea Melito bringing you the best of Stern. Well, Howard has had some pretty good arguments with his producer, Booey, but this one gets really heated, really angry. It's excellent. Here's what happened. It's the best of Stern.
Gary said to me he's having a tough week. You know, he's like completely overtaxed because I have him doing... I've had him doing another project in addition to his duties here, and I think it's blowing his mind. He's like, I don't know, man, I'm having a tough week.
Well, how did it come up? What did you ask him to do something?
Yeah, I had him doing some stuff for me where he's not used to having to work till like maybe 2 or 3 or 4 or 5 o'clock in the afternoon.
So it's not like till midnight?
No, of course not. And he's completely overwhelmed by it all. I can see it in his face. He's just pained because, you know...
You will never find anybody to work harder for you than me. And you're out of your mind if you say otherwise.
No, this is the you know what I realized?
This is not the first time.
You know what I realized?
Out of your mind.
This is really the first time I've asked Gary to...
That's a
really handle
and
stuff.
Utter lie.
Name one other time.
First of all, when I work on your birthday show, I'm here easily.
But it's your one job.
It's not my one job. There's always one job, and then there's let's go to Philadelphia, and that's another job, and then there's let's go to L.A. And I stay here till 6 or 7 many times.
I don't know. You're really overwhelmed.
I'm not. But it's not. I guess this is happening more days in a row or something.
Yeah, it's happened too many days in a row because Philadelphia's usually like 1 day or 2 days. My birthday show might be the crunch when it's like 3 or 4 days.
Why don't you ask somebody around here who knows, like Tom?
Right, okay.
Why don't you ask Tom how many days he walks by?
I just see you're overwhelmed.
I'm not overwhelmed. I'm tired. It's a big difference.
You're not used to. What time did you go to bed last night?
About 11.
Well, no wonder you're tired.
What do you mean no wonder I'm tired?
Why are you staying up till 11? Why don't you go to bed earlier?
Because I had stuff to do, man.
What'd you have to do?
You know what he was going to say? I got a life.
Yeah, I got a life.
I don't have a life. I had some stuff to do.
Well, no wonder you're exhausted. After you work, then go to bed.
Yeah, but I had things to do.
Like what?
My taxes, for starters.
No, you did your taxes.
No, I didn't do my taxes.
Yes, you did.
No, I didn't.
What do you mean? You're going to do them yourself?
No, but I had some stuff to do. Listen, I was working. Listen, you can go.
I'm trying to coordinate your life. I can go what?
You can go.
What? What'd you say?
I would love to say it. I would kill to say it.
Hey, let me say something, man. Hey, you tell me that one more time, and you can go leave this job.
Fine.
What do you think of that?
Fine.
You're fired. Goodbye.
You.
See ya. Goodbye. You're fired. You're fired. I'll see if I can get along without you.
Why don't you?
I'll try.
Why don't you?
I'll do my best.
Do your best.
Yeah. Okay, you're fired.
Okay.
Now go look for another job.
All right.
All right?
I want to clean out my desk?
Yes. And go see where you can find this other job.
And go see where you can find someone as loyal as me to kiss your ass.
I'll find somebody.
I'm sure you will.
I'll start with John.
Yeah, right.
He's as loyal as you are, and he can kiss my ass. I knew it was overwhelming him. I know as soon as I give him a second thing to do, he gets overwhelmed. I said at the beginning of this, you'd crack.
Yeah, I'm not cracking. I'm fine.
I had such high hopes for you on this, but I knew you'd crack.
You're just so ungrateful.
You're cracked.
I have not.
There's nothing to do with ungrateful. I don't have to be grateful.
Don't you get paid?
No.
Yes. Grateful.
Of course he's getting paid.
I don't know.
You know very well.
I do?
Yeah. Have I ever not taken care of you?
No.
Okay, so what are you worried about? Did I tell you you're going to get paid?
Yeah.
So what are you worried about?
So then I'm doing a job for you.
Just do the job and stop whining
So if I'm doing a job for you, then what are you whining about?
You're just walking around. Oh, I've had a bad week. I
had some trouble with it this morning.
It's depressing. Try to be up in the morning.
I don't have to be anything.
Yes, you do.
No, I don't.
You're an employee. No one wants to be around a guy who's bummed out all the time.
In my job description, it says be happy.
Yeah, that's part of it, yeah. Nobody wants... if I'm feeling bummed out, I don't need another guy around me who's bummed out because he had to do some work. Get used to it. This is what it would be like if you had a real job.
Can you imagine if there was no work?
Can you imagine if he ever had a real job, how he'd crack in 3 seconds? If he had a real boss who busted his balls?
But I love people who get a great job and complain.
And
I don't complain. He complains.
Okay.
I'm fine with it.
Did you hear him this morning, Jackie, with the tough job?
I said, I'm having a tough day.
And I said, oh, boy, I just saw the green light.
I didn't say I'm having a tough week. That's what a liar you are, for starters. You embellish like I'm crazy. I said I'm having a tough day.
What was that, Jackie? What?
You know how you yell at me when I do a commercial or something at the station, and you say, listen to you moron. I can hear that smile. And the whole CarCast commercial, you were doing it with that smile on your face like a little kid who had a toy that he was going to get to open up after the commercial was over.
Because nobody can believe
it. To get him.
Gary cracks the second you give him like a big thing in life to get involved with. He cracks instead of standing up to the pressure.
I absolutely have stood up.
Don't crack. And don't go to bed so late.
Go to bed when I feel like it.
Do what you want. Then don't complain about being tired. If you can't get your personal life together.
I didn't say I was tired.
You know you got to be up at 5.
One thing I said, I'm having a tough morning because I was having trouble with the computer.
Don't have any more tough mornings.
I have as many tough mornings.
You got it way too easy. Way too easy. Wait till I leave the business and you have to go out and get a real job. I can't wait to see.
Wait till I find out how much easier it is and how much more.
What job do you think you'll have?
Somebody thinks I'm worth.
What job do you think you'll have?
I would like to work with somebody who gives me a little praise once in a while.
Oh, you don't think I give you any praise?
No, you don't. When was the last time you praised me?
I give you way too much praise.
When was the last time you praised me?
When's the last time you did something good?
We hear to praise Caesar, not to praise.
Yeah, right.
Right. Gary's one of these little boys who needs constant praise.
Good boy, Gary.
Yeah, good job, Gary. Good work.
Well, it wouldn't hurt.
You need that, huh?
It wouldn't hurt.
Yeah, when I get some praise around here, that's when you'll get some, okay? Oh, man. I'm not waiting for praise. You gotta wait for praise.
Of course you don't have to wait for praise.
My boss isn't even talking to me. What do you think of that?
Right.
You're lucky I talked to you. You think you want to know about pressure? I got guys not even talking to me in this company.
I didn't say I had pressure. I said I wouldn't mind a little praise.
That's pressure when people don't talk to you. They ignore you. You walk into a room and they ignore you.
But, man, that's why it's the Howard Stern show. You're the guy.
That's right. And you got to be a little bit of the guy for me.
He should be able to take that and then turn around and say, you know, Gary, you're doing a great job.
Yeah, that would be a big man.
Oh,
okay.
That would show a big man.
All I'm saying is, for all of Gary's complaining, I can't wait till the day that he gets a real job. Yes. I just cannot wait. I'm almost tempted to give this up just to see what happens to you.
Just to watch him.
Just to watch him. I sit back and go, what's Gary going to do?
I think I'd make out pretty well.
What would you do,
I don't know, but I think I'd make out pretty well.
I don't. I think you're lost without me. I say you're divorced within 2 years if I ever leave you. Divorced within 2 years, your wife will get sick of you.
How about this, Gary? Do you think that if you could never find another job, your wife would support you for the rest of your life?
Yes.
No way. I know your wife.
Hey, you don't know her at all.
No, too many. Robin, don't I know stories about his wife?
You don't know any
I don't know what you know.
The only stories you know are the ones you make up in your head.
She's very excited about being married to Gary 𝗻𝗻𝗿𝗍, producer of the Howard Stern Show.
You don't know anything.
Okay. I don't know anything.
You know.
Sometimes you're the last to know.
No, I know a lot.
Robin, is he the last to know? Just give him a hint.
A lot of times that happens.
Yeah. Yes.
And sometimes you just make stuff up, too.
Robin, am I making stuff up?
No.
She doesn't know. She just told you.
She's the one who told me. What do you mean I don't know?
Told you what? What are you talking
I'm not going to say. I'm not going to say.
You don't know anything because she just said
I
she
think
didn't
your
know.
wife's very excited about being Mrs. Gary 𝗻𝗻𝗿𝗍.
So say what you have.
I'm not saying anything.
You have some great story that...
No. That's okay.
You don't have anything.
No, I don't have anything.
It bums you out that...
You're right. I don't have anything.
It bums you out that you don't know my wife, and it does.
Okay.
Oh. I'm bummed out about that.
Yeah, I'm very depressed that I don't know his wife.
No, you're not depressed, but it bums you out that you don't have a hook on like a Mrs. Martling or a princess. You don't have a label to put on her.
Okay. Let's just say that during the wedding plans, there was a little bit of bizarre behavior going on, which I didn't choose to bring up.
Oh, you waited all this time.
I'm a gentleman. Some things I don't bring up.
Because you don't have anything.
Okay. I say your wife leaves you 2 years if I ever duck you.
I tell you to put... I challenge you to put it out now.
I would say I'm wrong. Your wife will leave you in a year if I ever leave you. Trust me, I know. I could tell. I know.
You don't know. You think you know.
All right.
Why don't you quit instead of having to sit
Don't you want to know?
every once in a while?
Don't want to know why.
You ought to quit just to test your wife. I'll take you back in a year. See if she stays with you. But don't tell her I'll take you back.
But we won't tell you that you're coming back in a year.
That's right. See what happens.
What? You won't.
We won't tell you.
I drifted for a minute.
Oh.
I understood.
You quit.
Yeah.
Or we'll fire you.
Right.
And we'll pretend that it's for real, but we'll take you back in a year.
What do you think you would do if, let's say tomorrow,
We've been down this road before.
Here.
I don't know.
You don't know?
No, I'm
You've
not
never
sure.
given any fantasy to what you would do?
No.
No contingency plan?
Well, I know some people in the business, all because of you.
Right. Okay.
And, I would figure that half the people on that list, about 3/4 probably wouldn't take my call after you've died or got fired or, anything like that.
I know what Gary would do. I know the whole game plan. First people
I know what you think. Can I say? You think the first person I would call would be Bob Morton?
No. Oh, no. That's interesting, but the first person he'd call would be MTV. Someone over
That's
MTV.
just not true. So you're so wrong.
So
I think he'd call...
They'd reject him.
You're so wrong about MTV.
Yes.
Steve Leeds.
Yes, Steve Leeds. He'd be on the phone, too. Can I be in the record business? And then Steve would go, well, what do you want to do, Gary? Imagine if Steve actually had to send Gary out. Let's say he gave him a job in the record business. Let's just say. And Gary had to go out on the road and start working all those dumb radio stations. And then all of a sudden Steve calls up and goes, how come the new Fred Zeppelin album doesn't have any ads on it? And Gary goes, well, nobody wants to play the record. Yeah, but Gary, I need that record played. You get it played. But they don't want to play it. It's not my fault. I can't get it done.
I can't sell.
I can't get the record.
I can't sell records like I can't sell this show every day.
They want.
Like it's hard. The same thing. I
don't know, man.
Is it the same thing as booking?
Wait till you feel the pressure. No, because I never come to you and say, "Hey, Gary, this week we don't have any guests."
Well, that's
I never
not true.
do.
That's not often, but to say never is wrong.
If I told you I need 10 guests a week,
you never come to me and say, "Listen, I heard so and so on this radio station." And you better figure out what the hell's going on.
Once in a while, but I don't put a lot of pressure.
But
and
he's
if you
never
don't
said to you, I want 3 guests for this week because we haven't.
No,
but that's not the way the show works.
Okay, Gary.
There's other things going on.
It doesn't work that way.
No, it doesn't.
Wait till you get in the record business.
Howard doesn't have to fill
That's
4
not
hours
the
a
point.
day.
It could if he wanted it to.
Wait till you go
But he
work.
doesn't.
Wait till you go work for Steve Leeds. You'll
He'll
see.
have this argument forever.
Steve Leeds, Steve Leeds is a great guy. You know what, Gary thinks like Steve Leeds is a great guy because, hey, Steve, how you doing? Come on, let's get some tickets. Let's go somewhere.
Yeah.
Wait till you start working for the guy. See if he's not a balaboosh. See if he's not.
What's a balaboosh?
A ball buster. Oh, man, in 2 seconds.
Well, I'd probably just move in with Fred and Jackie, Jackie
Fred and Jackie will have stuff to do.
Jackie will be working those comedy clubs for $3.50 a night, and,
But he's working.
Fred will have no life, and we'll all live together.
Fred will have a life. Fred could go be a disc jockey. Fred's got something to fall back on. He could do voiceover and disc jockey.
Right.
You don't think so?
No, I know he could. But believe me, if
it's not going to be fun, but
if we shifted this room right now and Fred was sitting here, you tell him what a loser he was and how he couldn't get a job anywhere.
Never said that to Fred.
I believe Fred's talented, but
Fred is talented.
If Fred were in the hot seat,
I'm saying, what would you're the only, I can tell you what Robin would do. I can tell you what Jackie would do. I can tell you what Fred would do. I'm wondering what you would do.
What would Robin do to make the amount of money that she makes now?
She probably wouldn't make the amount of money she makes now. She might have to start at a different job.
Maybe
so then that's what I would do.
Or she might even go further.
And maybe I might too. How do you know?
No, we know with you.
How come you could or couldn't, but for me, we know for sure.
She has a skill.
I have a skill too.
What?
I am a talent coordinator / producer.
Yeah, but who's going to hire you?
If I was the worst guy in the world, on your name alone, I could get a job.
Really?
Just by saying I was a producer of the show for 9 years.
Okay.
I should be able to get a job.
All right.
If I were the worst in the world.
Okay.
Which I'm not.
Well, I can see he hasn't learned a thing. It's time for you to repeat. Oh, no. And now here we go. Oh, no. This job. This job. Repeat after me, Gary. This job.
I'm not even looking at you.
Come on. This job.
Maybe it's time for you to quit, Gary, because you don't want to repeat.
Come on.
I quit. Support you.
I quit.
Remember the last time you repeated, you learned?
Call my wife and let her repeat.
Come on. This job.
It ain't happening.
This job.
It ain't happening.
This job.
I'm not even looking at you.
Come on, Gary.
No, I'm not even looking at you.
How are you going to learn if you don't repeat? You know, the only way it sinks in is if you repeat.
I learned plenty.
This job.
I'm not looking.
What is the deal here? Come on, I want to get on with the show.
Because I told you, I'm not doing this.
Why can't he look at you?
Because when I look at him, he gets angry.
I'm really angry right now because you're wasting my show time, and that means you're close.
If I look at him, it'll get bad.
This job. Just repeat one of these for me. This job.
I'm not doing this anymore.
Why? That's the wife.
And when we go to commercial, we're not doing it.
That's the wife.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
She's stepped in. She's now.
You don't have to repeat, Gary. You're a married man. You don't have to repeat. You learn plenty without repeating.
That's right. She teaches me.
Come on, Gary.
I'm not doing it. I'm not.
All right, Fred, you be Gary. This job. Working for Wolf. Is the pinnacle of my existence.
It's the pinnacle of my existence.
The world has no job. Openings for stink mouth me.
For stink mouth me.
I can't grasp computers. Push a key, and like magic, it appears on the screen.
I am glad
I am glad
my gums and lips
and
teeth are so huge that I can kiss Wolf nicely on his big black ass. I am luckier than Lou Gehrig. All right, very good. There, you just repeated.
I'd have never done that.
What?
You would have never done that.
I said I would have never done that.
You never would have done what?
Repeated all that.
Yeah, sure you would have. He's unbelievable. He cracks under any little pressure. I want you to be like a man. Get out there. Remember, this is a job. It's not a party.
No one ever said it was.
Your job isn't just answering the telephone.
I don't answer the phone.
You got more than that. You don't?
No, you told me not to.
You don't even do that anymore?
You told me not to. You told me not to. I used to answer
the phones.
Yeah. I'm trying to elevate you.
There goes my head.
That's the sound of you cracking. All right, Gary, you can leave now.
Can I?
Yes, go ahead. Goodbye. Goodbye.
I was having so much fun.
Yeah, good. Don't crack. I'm so tired. Why? What time do you go to bed? Midnight. You go to bed midnight, you're going to be tired.
Your clock just...
If you get up at 4 in the morning, you're going to be tired.
Yeah. That makes sense. Stands to reason.
I'm tired. I don't know why. But I had to watch 2 movies last night, both. He wasn't doing his taxes. I guarantee you he wasn't doing his taxes.
He had to share some quality time.
Yeah. Once he gets the knack of that computer, I hope he makes a resume. See, character, I see him walking around. Oh, I'm working so hard. Who isn't? I'm so tired. I'm so tired.
You got to bring him back in and show him that.
Jackie took 2 big pieces of paper, put them over his lips, like teeth, made him like 2 big teeth. That's why we're laughing. He's so tired. He's tired because he wasn't doing his taxes. I'll bet you any amount of money he wasn't doing his taxes.
Well, when he started to say, I got a life, I had to figure he was out doing some of his social.
Yeah, some of his stupid social life. You put the social life aside for a couple of weeks and get to work.
Yeah, why couldn't he do that and get his taxes done before the deadline?
Yeah, and it's called making a couple extra bucks in your life.
A minute.
Yeah.
I had some... Our friends left at around 7 o'clock.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. No, his work.
Oh.
Yes.
Aha!
You didn't catch him yet.
All right, I'm waiting.
You animal, ready to pounce.
You worked around 7. Go ahead. That's a good day's work.
And then I had some dinner.
Right.
And then I went out for a short half-hour walk to get a little exercise.
Okay, get the cobwebs out.
No, because I've been in the house all day. I went out for a walk.
All right.
And then I came back and wrote out some stuff, and then, I don't know, I finished at about 10, 10:15.
I see.
And, you can't just get into bed and fall right asleep. I got into bed at about 10:30. I fell asleep about 10:45.
Do you really need dinner? Hey, Jackie, do your impression of Gary.
No. I'm so tired of...
All right. All right, it's a good day's work. You worked hard. It feels good to work hard.
But can I ask you a question?
Yeah.
Before this whole thing started, right? Yeah. Did I complain to you about the work at all? What did I say? What was the one line I said to you? I'm having a tough morning. Did I say I was having a tough week?
Well...
Did I say that it was bothering me?
Through the week, you have been like, oh, it's hard. But I know it's hard. What am I supposed to say? Gary, keep going, pal? You need encouragement? Just go. Just do it. Get it done. Finish.
That's what you say.
That's what I say. Get it done. That's all. All right, go ahead, man. Go ahead. You're talented. Go ahead. You did a good job this week. How's that for some encouragement? Is that nice to say? He wants encouragement from me.
He doesn't believe it when you say it.
Well, who would?
You're doing a great job.
You're the one who noticed. Did you believe him?
I told him 900 times this week that he was doing good.
Yeah.
But it's not good enough.
He doesn't hear it.
It's not good enough. He needs more praise.
No.
Do me a favor. Take your hand and reach over your shoulder. Reach over your shoulder. Now pat yourself on the back. There you go. All right, good.
It's just, it would be nice once in a while.
Right.
If
what should I say to you? Tell me what would help you.
If You can compliment me on the phone at home, one-on-one.
Yes.
And berate me in front of 15 million people. Just once, I would like you to flip that.
All right. I think you're doing a great job.
Call me at home tonight and berate me.
You're doing a great job, and I'll berate you tonight.
Complimented you on your answering machine?
Sure.
Why don't you bring it in and play it to yourself?
I should. Play it over and over again whenever you're down.
Like Rain Man.
Yeah.
This is how Wolf really feels.
You know what? Wolf really loves me. Believe me, I love you if you're still here. So, where is, to me, the biggest praise is that someone keeps you employed.
Yeah.
That's
and constantly finds new projects for you and gives you more money for him. Why would you need anything else?
I don't know. I don't know what more praise you want. He wants me to praise him like a little boy.
Like you're his wife.
Well, you belittle me constantly on the air, and that's sort of hard to take.
You better hope that I do that. All right, goodbye. Go ahead, leave. I'm sick of looking at you. Go ahead. Get out of here. Get out. Get out now. Get out.
Leave?
Yeah. Put your paycheck on a string and hang it in front of your eyes. Go do something. Go relax if you're so tired. You know, he doesn't exactly have a demanding job. I mean, during the hours we're on, I mean, he runs around a little bit looking for tapes and things, but I can't think of really what he's doing that's so demanding. He's pulling his pants up every 3 seconds. I've never seen a guy.
That keeps him occupied.
He pulls his pants up.
Why don't you get a belt?
I don't know. Buy him a belt already, Robin.
Uh-oh.
All right, we'll be back right after these words.
I just find it amazing. I put a call on hold. I can't get someone to pick it up. Gary, can you get someone to pick up line 3? Get the cop who wants to be on the jury?
Okay, there's a lot going on. That's why.
Okay, what is going on?
Well, Dominic wants to be. Dominic's on the phone. He wants to be Jackie's lawyer, but I do have a character witness.
Oh, that's good. Yeah,
I do have a character witness on that line.
All right,
Mr. You might know him as Epi.
Epi?
Yes,
but he had nothing to do with it.
Well, he's a character witness. He booked Jackie at my father's place many times, and he wants to say something.
On his behalf, that's okay.
Well, why don't you save that for the trial?
Oh, well, I didn't even know we were doing a trial. The phones have been going nuts.
Well, you got to have somebody listening to the show who knows what's going on.
Well, everyone is listening, Howard, but when the phones are going like, you can't do anything.
I see.
If you were out there, you might understand it. But I'm telling you, I'm just.
So you have no idea what's going on,
right?
The phones didn't go nuts until we did the discussion on the air, but nobody's listening to. I listened
to that part.
So
but
then you know what's going on.
I know. No, I don't know what happened.
Gary's guilty.
Yeah, you're guilty. You say you listen to it, but you don't know what's going on.
Howard, you start talking about something, and then everybody in the world who thinks they're part of this starts to call. You pick up the phone, you try to listen to both, but then it gets so loud because there's phones ringing, other people on the phone. You have to turn the radio down a little bit.
So you're saying...
So I can't hear every single word you utter unless you want... I can't put good people...
now you're filibustering. In other words, I can't get a word in? Is that it? Get out of here. Get out. Goodbye. Goodbye.
Booey.
Do you realize that this shouldn't be this big a deal if it happened last week?
Right.
It happened 10 years ago.
Gary, look at Gary. He walks out because I don't want to hear him filibuster. I understand that he has to do 2 things at the same time, listen to the show and take phone calls.
But I'm amazed that still they have no system where when you need something,
right,
the person who is listening to the show, when he hears that nobody's picking up, doesn't tell Gary, pick up the line.
Excuse me. The guy is on hold. The cop is still on hold on line 3.
Right.
Through all of this. I still can't get someone to pick up line 3. Now I finally got it. Now it's back on hold.
I love it, though, when he says, if you were out there, you would understand.
No, I wouldn't. John's booking gigs in the other room. Gary will never convince me that he knows what he's doing. I'd have that place running like a what, Robin?
Like a smooth running operation.
What is that?
A smooth running machine.
Wait a second. Wait, Gary, is your suggestion that I come out and do your job?
I put the guy on hold, and I said, can you hold for a minute? He said, no problem.
Yeah.
I had to go take the other call.
Yeah.
Because the other guy was running.
No, you didn't get the cop until I said it on the air. You didn't get the cop.
You can do everything better than everybody.
Of course I can.
You sit at that thing. You control the controls.
Yeah.
But you can't do...
What is that? Hey, watch your mouth,
You know what?
boy.
You think you can do everything.
I know I can do everything.
No, you can't.
Yes, I can.
That's why you're sitting here. If you could do anything, you'd have a better job.
What?
You can't do... You're not an organizational guy.
I'm better than you at it. I'm better than you at it.
Well, you own a gigantic computer that you paid a lot of money for.
You mean to tell me you need a computer in order Listen to this guy. He needs a computer
in order to answer the phone.
In order to answer the phone.
Oh, boy.
Imagine with the retard I got working for me out there. His teeth are rattling. He's talking so stupidly. This is what I got for a producer. I can't listen to the show and answer the phone. So why don't you listen to the show and have someone else answer the phone? Oh, duh. But I did hear the bit. Well, you heard the bit, so then why don't you know what's going on? But I can't know what's going on because I don't know what's going on.
You want to ask a legitimate question, I can answer it. The reason why, because inevitably, if those guys answer the phones, right, they will sort of pre-screen somebody, but inevitably, I will be the one to make the decision whether they make it to the air or not. I have to talk to that person. So sure, Steve and John answer the phones. They say, you know what, there's a really good guy, because they get rid of all the people that lie or make up stories. So John will say, this is a really good guy on the phone right now. I got to pick it up and talk to him. If I just put him through and it's a fake, what do we do?
When someone is on the phone...
we never get fakes.
Like the cop. No. Gary screens them all out.
You know what, Robin?
When
you don't even get to talk.
When
you old 40-year-old.
You old 40-year-old. All right, listen, you know what? You should... You know what? You know what? You should, Gary. You make perfect sense. I'm not going to straighten you out at all.
But you know everything, Howard.
If I gave you a system...
You're omnipotent.
If I gave you a system, you wouldn't follow it. If I gave you a system, you wouldn't follow it.
What system do you have, Howard?
All right. Want me to give you suggestions?
Well, but you know what? You cannot...
Gary, remember when you couldn't keep files on everyone? No, excuse me. Remember when you couldn't keep files on everyone?
A system on someplace that you're not.
Do you remember when you couldn't...
No, put it up.
Do you remember when you couldn't keep files on anyone? Do you remember when you couldn't...
Fair.
Do you remember when you couldn't put files together?
I'm not talking to you unless you're going to be fair and honest.
I'm being fair and honest.
Push my microphone up where it belongs, right where yours.
You're pinning the needle.
No, you pin the needle. Push them up where we're even.
Oh, boy.
It's just not fair.
Do you remember?
You're just not... You know what? Why don't you at least admit... Say, listen, I'm not being fair.
I'm not being fair.
I'm the king.
I'm the king.
Your music is loud.
I'll turn Gary down.
Your music is on.
I'll turn Gary down so that there's no way we can have an equal argument, and then I'll shut up. Say that.
One of the other things that you are not capable of is knowing what is entertaining and what is not. You're droning consistently.
Oh, I think
and trying to filibuster me now is not
very entertaining when we argue.
Well,
and so
fortunately, I'm the one in charge, and I will control the arguing as well.
It's Senator Baba Booey.
Yeah. He's filibustering. And when I'm out there and I got to... I asked you a simple question.
You can't comment.
Do you remember when you could not even take a file folder and put people's names in it and keep track of the different guests? Do you remember that?
Right.
Okay. So did I give you a system?
Yeah, you said make a file.
Make a file folder. Do you remember that? Do you remember that?
I'm out of here.
All right, goodbye. Goodbye. Well, you want the answer? Do you want a system or not? Or you continue to be in confusion for the next 10 years?
There's no confusion.
All right, goodbye. Then leave.
You could create that is
Good.
so much better.
You know what, Gary? Work on your gym bag and see if you get your socks in the right compartment.
That's no problem.
That's what he's good at organizing. Anybody with a brain could organize that office in 3 seconds.
Howard, did he say...
He says to me, Howard, you're not a good organizational guy. But neither is he. I hired a kid to get me coffee. Now it's worked into a whole job. I interviewed a woman the other day. What credentials?
Really?
Oh, administrative assistant, this is how you should organize your life. This is what you got to do. Gave me a whole 10-page plan.
Uh-huh.
But I got this absurd loyalty to Baba Booey, and I don't even know why.
Baba Booey.
I should be allowed to fire him.
Well, weren't we going to once send him to secretarial school?
He won't go to secretarial school.
You are allowed to
You know what? The other day I said to him, Gary, go into WordPerfect, the program in the computer, and just type in the changes on this. Oh, boss, I still don't know how to work it. I go, Gary, how long have we had this computer?
Oh, that's what you said.
Why don't you go into... Why don't you... No, this is what I said behind your back.
Right.
I said to Gary and Fred, Jackie and Fred, I go, how long have we had this computer? And he can't come in on weekends and, learn the computer. You think he'd be curious to learn it because he has to use it. Mm-hmm. But the weekends are too precious.
That's right. They are precious.
All right,
good.
Work
the hell out of me here.
Good. I work the hell out of you.
I don't do anything. I don't stay here on any given night till 4 or 5
answer the phones.
No, I do a hell of a lot more than answer the phone.
Please. Please, don't bore me with your complaining about the job of the century.
It is a great job, but don't sit here and say I don't do anything. Don't make people think.
What do you do? Tell everyone what you do.
True.
All right, tell everyone what you do. Tell everyone what you do.
I book the show. I keep a lot of stuff organized. I answer your calls. I get Robin Leach on the phone so that your wife can make your travel plans.
Yeah.
Come on.
That's tough?
No, it's not tough, but it's stuff that's got to be done.
Come on, Gary. Admit it. You're not organized.
I'm not as organized, but I am not a secretary.
Repeat after me. I am not organized. I repeated after you. I am not organized.
Well, you did not repeat it.
Go ahead. I am not organized.
You did not hire me as an organizational person.
I know. I hired you to get coffee.
No, you hired
haven't
me
grown.
to book guests and
no, I didn't.
produce the show.
I hired you to get me coffee.
You didn't hire me to type. You didn't say, Gary, can you type? You didn't say, could you take shorthand? Gary, could you put my files?
Gary,
you never hired me for
Has
that.
the job grown?
And have I grown with it?
Grown? Have you grown with it? You answer that question better than me.
Fire me.
Can't do it.
Yes, you can. Why?
I'm too honorable.
You're not that honorable. I've seen you do dishonorable things once in a while.
What?
Make an exception.
You see me do dishonorable things?
Well, everything you do. No, that's. I take that back.
You do it dishonorable.
No.
All right, goodbye, Gary. You've insulted me. Now get out of here.
No, let me,
all right, goodbye. I didn't know I was dishonorable.
You know what? I was sitting here listening to this. I said, this conversation is getting way too personal.
Yeah.
I don't know what you're talking about anymore.
I am a nice guy. I keep Gary around.
You're not. Everything you do, you're not a saint. If you fired me, nobody would feel bad.
No. I'm not firing you. You quit. You should quit.
How much unemployment can I get?
You can get as much as you want.
113 weeks or something like that?
Yeah, something like that.
113 weeks.
I hired Gary for $150 a week. He was perfect at that salary. Now we have a much higher salary with bigger demands on the show. He's got to grow into it. And as soon as I try to correct him, teach him how to work the office, he gets very defensive.
I think it's wrong to have this conversation.
I'm just saying. Can I just say one last thing?
I agree with you, Robin.
Can I just say one thing and not in anger?
Yes.
All I'm saying is.
Listen, Robin. She loves it. Yes, go ahead. Yeah. Go ahead.
Yeah.
Go ahead. Say a thing. Say something to the dishonorable Howard Stern.
Just let me say something.
Yeah. Jackie, I joined your club now.
It's not fun when somebody calls you
dishonorable. I empathized with you. I said you need a trial to clear your name. I certainly like a trial to clear my name now that my producer calls me dishonorable. I thought I was one of the most honorable guys around.
Your reputation's biting the dust.
Oh, G-Wolf, you've done a lot of dishonorable things. Like what? Pay you way too much money? That is dishonorable.
Dominic can defend you. And
I took it back. I took it back.
You should.
I did take it back.
I didn't believe it came out of you as a Freudian slip.
It's not a Freudian slip.
Oh.
What is that? I just, when I want.
You meant it?
Okay, now I got to clarify.
So you're saying you did mean it. It was not a Freudian slip. All right, very good.
Can I just say two things? The first thing is, shut up! The first thing is, shut up about my, I'm confused. The first thing is that I didn't mean that you were dishonorable. I just don't mean that you are a saint. You were implying that everything you do is perfection. And what most of the things that you do are.
I didn't say that. I said I had a plan for you to be more organized regarding phone calls on the show, but you don't want to hear it because you seem to know how to do it, so go back and do it.
No, you said everything I do is honorable.
Yes.
And I'm just saying that every single thing you do isn't perfect.
Well, are you sitting in judgment of me?
No.
Well, you sound like you are.
I'm not judging you, but
you sound like you are.
You're judging me by your judgments.
I have to judge you. You work for me.
The other thing I was going to say,
you're not organized.
If you were not out there, you'd have to be out there to truly understand what goes on.
I see. All right.
And that maybe you're right.
I understand it's confusing having phones coming in every day and someone has to listen to this show at the same time.
Maybe you're right to a degree, but I'm telling you, if you were out there, it's not as easy as it sounds sitting in here.
Are there 3 people out there there are 2 people out there helping you?
Yes.
All right, and there's one back there logging on the computer?
Right.
Okay. So there were 3 individuals assisting you during the morning show?
Correct.
Okay. And we need one person to listen to the show and know what's going on.
One is not
and the other one to answer the phone.
Correct.
You have to be the one answering the phone because you make the judgment calls on the people.
Not always.
Am I correct?
No, not always.
Oh, I see.
In other words, those guys will pre-screen the phones.
All right.
Otherwise, I'll be out there all day just...
Gary, you know what I need you to do? Seriously, let's end this. Okay? No problem. I need you to go outside into the office and go stare at that huge pile of carts that's been standing there for 8 years that have been completely disorganized. And go stare at them.
Yeah.
Okay? Thank you.
I'll move Fred's stuff, Howard.
Right. Okay, thank you. All right.
Fred will be ever...
No, you have to read Newsday. I forgot.
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead.
Yeah, you move Fred's stuff, Howard.
I don't care which one of you, Fred or you, organize those carts, but one day I'm going to walk in amazed that you've actually used the computer and organized the carts. Thank you. Goodbye. Discussion over.
Yeah, you know.
No, go stare at the carts.
Yeah, go stare at the carts.
Go stare at them. Yeah. All right, thank you.
Good thing you know so much, man, or else we wouldn't be able to function. How the world ever spun on its axis before you, nobody knows.
It's great to know a lot. You know what it's like? It's unbelievable.
Like someone said, it must be really difficult to be the only one in the room who knows so much.
Gary, you're the only one in the room who doesn't know a thing. Who's he kidding?
Oh, my God, you two are incredible.
Not only is he not organized, he's lucky he organized the sentence that he made, that he said there. Making a pile to this guy is strenuous. Making a list taxes him.
Oh, he always gets himself into trouble.
Oh, always. Both the phones, all I want someone to do is pick up a guy I put on hold. If he can't make that happen, what am I to do? That's the worst. Because nobody listens. We have a system here. Look at Fred. I never argue with him. He listens. Doesn't do anything, but he listens. All right, I got to take a break. I got to take a break from this show. And we'll see you in a few minutes.
Slowly.
Well, here's a little reminder of Baba Booey's inadequacies.
Becoming a guest on the Howard Stern Show is no easy feat. You must pass the extensive screening process of top producer Gary Booey.
Hello? When are you going to meet those guys in those record companies who are going to advise you and who are going to tell you how to deal with all
Hold on, Mr. DeGaulle. I'll put you right through to Howard Stern. Right after I put through Marilyn Monroe. She's calling from the moon.
If you want to be a guest, you'd better have your credentials in order.
What is it, Baba Fohai?
I know it's late in the show. I know you're really busy, and I know we'd rather do this live, but would you like to talk to Madonna's sister on the phone for a minute?
Sure, I'll tell her to come in.
Papa Flunky.
Try.
Robin, this is an exclusive.
Madonna's sister.
This is Paula.
Hey, Paula. Hey, Paula, it's Howard.
You're on the air, Paula.
You're on the air, Paula.
How much you getting paid for this?
Me?
No, Madonna.
How much is Madonna getting paid for this?
I was down there with David's show.
What?
See what Hudson's getting paid, you're getting paid, Madonna's getting paid off, and we're all going to get bumped up, we're all going to get,
Super screener Gary knows how to authenticate the genuine from the counterfeit.
Because I have official word from Madonna's publicist, Liz Rosenberg.
That?
This is not Madonna's
I didn't
sister,
think so.
But a woman who's been going around with Paula Chacon's ID and telling everyone. I mean, she was advertised in the paper.
Why don't we take a look at the videotape and compare faces?
All right, very good.
And laughs to go with it, and beauty marks.
Fine.
You come down
and
here.
How about if I get my godmother, and God only knows I'm not lying.
All right. All right, listen.
I didn't know what happened when I was born. I said,
Robin, has there ever been anything funnier on this show than Gary buying this story?
No, Baba Booey
This is going to be legend.
But this is the best.
This is legend, Gary. You now go, this woman duped you.
Mark the date. Mark the date.
Mark the date. What is it?
Everyone's calling asking for Gary, saying they're Kurt Cobain.
Wait a minute, I am a Madonna.
You know what, Gary?
Hey, wait a minute, I'm not crazy.
You duped Gary. It proves what I've been saying.
Amazing.
Hey,
this is a day in history. We can never fire you now.
Hey, you know who's stupider than Gary and her? Me. I hired Gary.
Nothing escapes the scrutiny of Gary.
All in all, a good week. I've got John Wayne Gacy coming in. I know it's him because I checked his license.
Gary only books the big stars, like Joe Pesci.
What is it now?
Well, I'm taking a chance on this one.
Yeah.
It sounds like Joe Pesci, and he did know a lot of the answers. You know, it almost doesn't sound like him because it's early in the morning. But
You're saying it's Joe Pesci on the phone?
I think it's Joe Pesci on the phone.
I heard what you're saying about Spike. Where you got me on the Pay No Mind list here? I'm sitting here 4 hours waiting for you to talk to me.
Have you ever been married?
Have I ever been married? Oh, God, we're going to get into my personal
Go ahead, tell me.
About Spike Lee, we're going to get into my personal life.
Well, we got enough
Tell
of
me
you.
if you've ever been married.
But no, I've never been married.
This is not Joe Pesci.
It's not you.
Way to go, Gary.
All right, very good. You've proved to me once again that Gary is... Gary can be fooled by anybody.
Oh, come on.
Very good. Thank you.
Thank you very much, guys.
Bye-bye.
I appreciate it. Bye-bye.
Gary, on line 3, Cleopatra's on the phone.
Oops. Fooled again.
I know Abe Lincoln was on the phone because it was a 212 area code.
If you want to be a guest, don't try to fool Gary.
I guess it's part of my job to be stupid.
There he is, Baba Booey. Baba Booey. Baba
Why
Bonehead.
is that so entertaining?
It's great. I could hear that 100 times.
Oh, man.
And who knows, I might. Thank you.
Booey. Booey.
Fufui. Have you called Fufui since he had the baby? Have you called him on the phone?
No, I haven't.
Here, listen to this.
Hi, Gary and Mary and Jackson are not available right now. But if you leave your name and a message, we'll get back to you as soon as we can. We're probably playing with Jackson right now, but we'll call you back as soon as we can.
Jackass homo.
You know how he came in the other day and he said, you know, both you guys have taught me something. And one thing I will never do is I will never put my child on my answering machine.
Yeah, he's already... Me, Mary, and Jackson. Jackson. I mean, it's like, oh, man. Do you have to act like a jerk when you have a baby?
I gotta let everybody know. It's
And
the
the guy-
greatest accomplishment.
And guys have babies and they start sounding like girls. Did you hear, like, me, Jackson, and Mary are having fun? It's like, Gary, mellow out.
You're
You know?
probably playing with the baby right now.
Why don't they have the kid poop into the answering machine so we can hear that? Dude.
John's such a douche.
Why is he a douche?
Because Stutter John goes, you better get in there. They're talking about your answer machine. I go, well, how did he know about it? He goes, I don't know. I'm like, he's the only one on the show that's ever called me.
Yeah,
Of course
I've called you.
Idiot.
I've heard it. I've hung up. You've got a few hang-ups last week. That was me getting
You
disgusted.
hung up as soon as you heard
I
it.
did. I can't. I mean, oh yes, I did.
Oh yeah, that'll make you hang up.
Hi, Gary and Mary and Jackson are not available right now.
Jackson's not available right now.
Robin, don't even talk about answering machines. You're the queen of wacky answering machine messages.
Oh, but they're not like this.
Nobody is home, no.
Very breathy too.
I was trying to be quiet, actually.
While Jackson was sleeping.
That's true. Yes.
Yeah. Why do you have to keep changing your message? I know I have the
it's
same
boring.
message for. But what do you care? You don't have
You
to
don't
call
listen to it.
No, but people say, change the message.
But why? What do you
Because
care?
I feel like it. What do you want?
Me,
it's not the
Jackson,
law.
and Mary. But why do you have so much free time to do stuff like change your answer? Like that's got to be low on the priority list.
Howard, it requires about 30 seconds.
Yeah,
You do it like
but
right,
it's
I
just
did
like sort of
right-
like if you're a really busy person, you don't have time for that kind of stuff.
Well, I know it makes me a bad employee because I have time to change my answering machine message. I
just can't even relate to that.
I think the whole audience recognizes
There's
that.
so many things you could be doing. I mean, learning computers or practicing a sport or doing something that.
Practicing a sport? What'd you have in mind?
I don't know, anything. Go out and play football with you. Don't be friends. Do something. Here's Gary's new message.
Wait a minute, come on. When was?
phone numbers, man. I have 2 lines.
Oh, you have 2 lines.
Oh, so he's got another one.
I haven't heard this one.
Two Jackson messages.
2 similar but separate Jackson messages.
Hi, nobody's on to take your call right now. Neither Mary, nor Gary, nor Jackson is ready to come to the phone. He'll be ready in about 3 or 4 years. Just leave a message and we'll get back to you as soon as we can. Thanks.
You're so witty.
How dare you laugh?
How witty. Jackson will be ready in 3 or 4. So when we call now, we'll have to hear Jackson on the phone.
I promise.
We'll start having Jackson.
You know
on
he's
there.
going to be
Kathy Lee
answering.
Delabate.
No.
Yeah.
I told you guys 2 things I learned about raising kids from you is I'm never going to let my kid leave a message on the answering machine or answer the phone.
You know, Emily's 11 years old. She has yet to answer the phone. I don't have her
Wait a
answer
second.
the phone.
She doesn't have her own phone?
No, she does not.
Really? Oh, I thought she did for some reason.
No.
And Emily never. Well, no one answers the phone in your house.
Right. They don't answer the phone.
but even
there are times we pick up.
It's rare.
I don't allow them to pick up the phone. If there's we have an answering machine.
Right.
And the answering machine goes into the house. Now, if it's one of Emily's friends, I pick up the phone. I tell the kids, you don't have to worry about picking up the phone. I'll answer it. The worst thing in the world are these people with their kids. Because, my daughter now has friends. Both my daughters, the 8-year-old and the 11-year-old, have friends who you call up, and since they're 4, the parents allow them to answer the phone. Now, the parents know what's going on. Yeah, they encourage it. And you call, hi, is your mommy home? Yeah, you're talking to a little retard.
Yeah, and you get hung up on. Lots of different things happen when these kids pick up the
These
phone.
parents think it's so cute. Oh, look how cute she's talking on the phone. We have our own little answering service.
Oh, have you ever dealt with the people who have to put the baby on the phone?
Yeah, well,
You're trying to get business done.
I'm talking about people letting their kid pick up the phone.
How about Booey?
I mean, it's unbelievably obnoxious and boring and dull and invasive into my life. If I have to call you over something, don't put that little monster on the phone. Nobody else finds it cute but you. Your glob of semen makes a baby, and you think that you're the only one who's ever done it.
You're so proud.
I was so proud. Oh, look what I made.
Most of the time you threw that away, but now you're proud.
Meanwhile, you made nothing. You have no idea how that baby got made. All you did was
you did what you do.
You know,
shoot off.
You are right. You are right. Albert Einstein can make the same baby that a murderer can.
Right. It's not a difficult thing to do. I mean, if somebody shows me a thing they drew, a piece of art, some work they've done, I can appreciate it.
The retarded can make a baby.
Yeah.
Oh.
Retards can procreate. My rule is when the kid's old enough to pay the phone bill, they can answer the phone. My kids have yet to answer the phone. I'm talking about picking up the answering machine. In other words, sometimes my wife and I are very busy in the house, and we hear on the answering machine, let's say it's my mother or someone like that. And I go, oh, my God, I can't get to the phone. Rather than say, Emily, pick up the phone, or Deborah, pick up the phone, I just don't pick up the phone. I'll call that person back. I will not subject people to my children rambling.
But if Emily hears Grandma on the phone, she won't pick it up? Like if
No. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. I'm telling you. No, the God's honest truth.
It's a good thing.
You're damn right it's good. Because people are obnoxious. I know how obnoxious
But the reason the kids get so into it is because even as they're very, very young and just gurgling baby talk, when they're holding the baby, they will say, oh, wait a minute, let me say hello to the baby.
Yeah.
So all of a sudden now you've tried to talk to them and you're like yelling at the baby.
At a baby. Baby who's eating the phone.
Can I just chime in? When you really feel like the biggest idiot is when you start trying to talk to them, and then the kid gets bored with you, so the parent gets back on, and you're like cooing and acting like an idiot.
And what's you do with your answering message, though? You seem to be intelligent. I don't understand why you do that. Hi, this is Gary. We're with Gary's involved with the baby.
It's
bragging.
exhausting.
It's exhausting.
I want to see in 6 months if he's still so involved.
Well, but he has tons of free time.
I'm going to get bored with the kid. I'm already bored with him now.
He's not inventive.
You guys are vermin.
He sounds like Allison Steele on this answering message. Hi.
Hello.
Bert.
Hey, maybe I get some.
Did Allison Steele coach you for this?
I'll get some of that music and run it behind.
Yeah, right.
Zamfir. Your name and a message. We'll get back to you as soon as we can. We're probably playing with Jackson right now, but we'll call you back as soon as we can.
Were you playing with Jackson right now?
Actually, the message I wanted to leave was if we don't pick up the phone right now, we're probably sort of busy. But hey,
if you can't pick up the phone, why do I have to know why you can't pick up the phone?
Well, you don't have to know anything. You don't even have to.
Why if I'm a caller to your home, do I have to know? We're probably playing with Jackson. Like maybe, what if you're watching TV? That's false information.
Oh, he's billboarding it.
Yeah, he's like billboarding what he's doing. Why don't you change your message every hour?
You're coming up
right now. I'm watching the football game. So
I'm about to go.
Do you think you're that important that people really want to know what you're doing?
Hi, this is Gary and Mary and Jackson. Coming up at 8, we'll be bathing.
Jackson, Jackson's the only baby on the planet. We're probably with Jackson playing. But what are you afraid? The adoption service is going to call and take the baby away?
See,
we're really good parents.
Starting him out to be an obnoxious kid by paying so much of that.
We're really good parents.
Paying attention to him.
Everybody has to pay attention to Jackson.
Gary, you know what your assignment is? Go buy a bra and wear it in here tomorrow, all right? Because you're like a girl. What?
How far is it away from Cody?
Yeah, right. Yeah. Not far at all. I'm sure Kathy Lee has the identical message on her machine. Update of what she's doing with her cat.
Oh, yes, you do. You get it every day. She comes
on the answering machine.
Oh, sorry. I'm sorry, not on the answering machine.
Hi, nobody's on to take your call right now. Neither Mary, nor Gary, nor Jackson is ready to come to the phone. He'll be ready in about 3 or 4 years. Just leave a message and we'll get back to you.
Did you write that out?
No.
Where did Nor come from? I mean, was it nor Gary, nor Mary?
Since he moved to Connecticut.
Oh, yeah.
Shakespeare.
I'm very full of myself now.
Nor Jackson. Nor.
Thou must call back.
Neither rain nor snow nor sleet.
There's another guy with answering machines.
Nor.
Use your finger.
But that's like a goofy joke line. He doesn't have that on his home answering machine. Use your finger.
That's true.
Nor Jackson, nor Mary, nor I.
Nor Snow.
How many times did you... I want you to be honest. You didn't nail that on the first take.
No, I did. I did both of them, I swear.
Did you?
Yeah.
I bet she, like, redoes them.
No. It takes 2 seconds. You stand in front of the phone.
Well, he's probably not happy with him if he did them in one take, and
Right.
he'll be changing it soon.
Not preppy enough.
Hi, nobody's on to take your call right now. Neither Mary, nor Gary, nor Jackson is ready to come to the phone. He'll be ready in about 3 or 4 years. Just leave a message and we'll get back to you.
How long for Gary to get ready?
So in 3 or 4 years,
I have a better.
So in 3 or 4 years, Jackson's going to be answering the phone. You think?
No,
you're going to
Howard.
allow that?
Howard, it's called.
So when I call you,
poetic license.
I get some little kid mumbling into the phone.
Hopefully, yeah.
But what he says is neither Gary nor Mary nor Jackson is ready to come to the phone right now. He'll be ready in about 3 or 4 years.
Right.
So when will Gary and Mary be ready?
All I know is it's like you're calling this guy's house and they're painting this picture.
You guys
on the phone answering message like, wow, we are really busy.
Yeah.
Even
Jackson is busy.
There is so much importance going on here that we can't possibly answer the phone. In fact, we're here, we're home, but we're
too busy to
We're
answer.
too busy to answer.
I would like to give you and Robin an award right now.
Yeah.
I'd like to give you an award.
I've never
for
heard a
being
message
able
like that.
To take nothing and dissect it for so long.
You think that this is nothing?
Yes.
Okay.
In the scheme of life,
keep dreaming.
This is like the end of a fingernail. It's
It is
nothing.
such an obnoxious
It's dirt.
thing. Yeah.
It's a piece of dust.
Yeah, good.
What do you call
this
that
message
again?
would make Norman Rockwell
Minutia.
puke.
You call it minutia.
This is fascinating to me.
Hi, Gary and Mary and Jackson are not available right now.
Yeah, we kind of knew Jackson wasn't available.
We know you're all not available. The answering machine is picking up.
Yeah, I'm not calling for Jackson, but Gary has to tell you what he's doing in the house. I love this.
Can we just call Robin's answer machine now?
Sure.
I'm dying to know what.
I bet you it's not as stupid as this.
It might be. It depends on what week it is.
I don't change mine every week.
Changes his every day. Sometimes twice a day.
I know.
Howard, I haven't changed my answering machine
And
in
a
6
message we'll
months.
get back to you as soon as we can. We're probably playing with Jackson right now, but we'll call you back as
We're
soon as we
probably
can.
playing with Jackson right now. If not, we're probably, he might be sleeping. And why don't I leave a more extensive
You're
message?
way insignificant compared to playing with Jackson.
Right.
Whoever you are.
Yeah, that's what makes sense to me. Let me see if I know Robin's number. Do I?
My phone line isn't working. My phone line is down.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
How did that happen? The
I don't
communication center is off?
It's all off, yeah.
Wow.
So nobody could hear my annoying message this week.
Leave a message, please. That's my favorite one. I have that one on tape, and I'm going to get it.
I don't care.
All of 5 seconds for that message.
She has had some classics.
I just don't want updates on Gary and his kid on the phone. Who cares? I mean,
Mine
it's just so
weren't updates.
stupid.
Hello. Leave a message, please.
That should have had, like, Rule Britannia under it.
I'll tell you one thing. That doesn't annoy me half as much as yours does.
There's
you've heard it
nothing
already.
there but the facts.
Okay. I have things to do.
It's not a message, though.
No, it's not, but it could have been. All right.
Just to change it, will you, man? Get with it.
No, I'll just have a new...
Nobody wants to hear. Gary, you don't know.
phone line installed.
Let me ask you something. If you called someone's house, right? And I'm like,
And you're usually
Hi.
thinking of what you need to do really quickly.
yeah, people are calling because they have something to get some wisdom to give
For
to you.
starters, you never hear my answering machine message. This shows how
Sure I do.
Shows you what a liar you are.
I'm sincere.
If Laura
I
doesn't call,
absolutely
if
do.
Laura doesn't call for you, you hit the star button.
dare
And
you.
Howard, let me finish.
Wrong.
If Laura doesn't call for you, you hit the star button and you skip the message.
No, I don't.
You never skip
Because
the
a
message.
lot of times, if you call your machine right now, you hit the star button, it doesn't skip.
Absolutely.
Not-
It does.
So
Absolutely.
you're going to tell me it does always skip?
Always.
No,
But why would it do it
doesn't.
sometimes? On,
It doesn't always do it. It's
You're the-
technology.
you are such a liar.
I'm not lying.
Of course it always
Why
does.
are you arguing with me? I'm telling you, I
Because-
sit and listen to your message.
Well, then that's your headache. You know
And
that.
why would you give it? And let me say something. Whether I listen to your message or not, why would you treat people to a message
None of your
like
business
that?
what I do.
What do you mean it's none of your business?
None of your business what I do at my house.
I'm telling you, you sound stupid.
Fine, so I'd like to sound stupid. I sounded stupid for 10 years on this show.
I don't care
Why
what
should
you
I
do.
Why should I make...
I don't care what you do at your house. I am telling you, you sound like an idiot.
Okay.
That's all, because you obviously don't know.
And you know everything. That's why I have you.
Right.
You're God.
That's right. No, you know what, Gary?
Such an angry man.
Oh, I can't
You
wait
are
for you to
so
find out
angry.
what a real job is.
I can't believe you could take an answering machine message.
You know what he needs, Fred?
Anger.
Fred, like you, he needs to work in Springfield for a few years.
It's a humbling experience.
Yes.
You are such a donkey.
Take a loyal employee.
I can't believe you don't go hee-haw.
Take the loyalist guy in the world and degrade him.
Hee-haw.
Just be very proud of you.
Because you don't
Take
listen.
a loyal guy who loves you.
Listen.
Love
has nothing to do with it. I have loyalty all over the place.
Him on a certain,
I don't want you in my life anymore. Good to be hearing all about it.
Burned out.
Turn off that radio.
Even Jackson ain't returning my calls.
I really thought that, because I was from the Howard Stern show, I would get other jobs. I don't understand.
I was set for life.
Why won't people just pay me to do nothing like they did at my other job? This doesn't work that way.
How my life have changed.
Anyway, go ahead. Go make more answering messages. Get used to the word formerly, too. Formerly of the Howard Stern show. He has time for this stuff.
Hi, Gary and Mary and Jackson are not available right now. But if you leave your name and a message, we'll get back to you as soon as we can. We're probably playing with Jackson right now, but we'll call you back as soon as
What do you do with Jackson? What kind of play do you do? He's like a loaf of bread. He lays there.
Yeah, he sleeps.
I mean, what do you do? I mean, at this stage of life,
he can't even turn himself.
What kind of play? What do you do? What do you do? You wave a...
You're being kind.
Yeah, what do you do? You wave a thing in front of his face?
You turn on his mobile.
We don't do anything.
What do you do? What do you mean play with Jackson?
It's poetic lies. We don't do anything.
Because I know with my kids, the kid was like a loaf of bread laid there.
You know what? Basically, what they can do, you can see if you can get your little finger in their hand and they can squeeze it.
Yeah.
Oh, he's doing that great.
And they have no idea. I know, because my wife used to always say, "Come on in, come on, the baby's doing, honey, want reality? Want a reality check? The baby's not doing anything."
Baby's a bunch of reflexes at this point.
Yeah, I mean, you're having fun. At least you have something up to your nipple, and you're supplying food, which is a miracle of life. I'm standing here.
Yeah. Look at the baby root.
Yeah, rooting.
You know what I did yesterday?
The baby eats so well.
I held him for 2 hours while he screamed and cried while my wife took a nap. That was what we did yesterday.
Oh, you did that? I never did that.
Oh, you never did that with the first one for that first 6 months?
Nope. I could not handle it. I can't handle the crying.
But you know what? If you don't do that, your wife's going to be put in a mental institution.
Do you want to know something?
They don't get any sleep.
It gets worse.
Of course it does.
You didn't use a baby nurse, huh?
No.
Man.
We had one. Well, we had her mom's a nurse.
Yeah.
Her mom's, and she stayed with us for a week.
Oh, the week's up? Oh, boy. Hoofa.
You're all by yourself.
No, we already had a week by ourselves.
Did you?
Yeah.
How's that going?
She's tired.
Yeah.
Kid's up a lot. It happens.
She's going to get worse and cranky and snap all the time. You'll see. They change real quick. My wife yells at me now like I'm a kid. I swear to God.
What do you say?
Because she's right in line yelling at the kids, and then all of a sudden, she's like, it's like, shut up. I'm not a child. Oh, man. You'll see.
Oh, my wife's been talking to me like I'm a child since we got married.
Yeah, wow.
Like, did you turn the lights off upstairs? Did you throw out the garbage yet?
Really? A little general, huh? I can relate.
Yes, dear. Yes, dear.
I don't know why guys get married.
Do you really say yes, dear?
No, I do. You know what? I say it sarcastically. Then she gets angry. I go,
better than you do.
What was that?
Yes, my love. No one knows better than you do.
Fred's a weird guy. He'll be in the middle of a sentence, and like he'll know the mic's not on, but he'll just keep saying it, and then I'll pull up the mic, and he'll go through the whole thing. He won't start over. He waits for me to say, "What did you say?" He doesn't hear through the headphones that nobody heard him.
Because I love.
Yeah, right. Yeah, and it's real funny. And so even Gary knows. I'll give Gary credit. When he sits down and I don't have his mic on, he'll stop.
And he starts from the very beginning when the mic is on.
He gets it, but Fred refuses to acknowledge any of the radio elementary things.
I'm quite sorry. Maybe I should go make an answering machine message.
Fred refusing to acknowledge that, that perhaps I'm running 97 microphones here, and I don't know every time he's going to open his mouth.
And now that I think about it, even Fred was doing Rambo on his answering machine message a few months ago.
Was he? What was he doing?
I don't remember. Didn't you have
Hasn't rambled in years, Gary.
Oh, like a Rambo, like about a year ago.
Hasn't rambled in years.
Rambo.
Oh, Rambo.
Oh, ramboed. Haven't ramboed in years.
About a year ago. Yeah.
Did you do a Rambo impression?
It was like
about 4 years ago.
Was it that long ago?
That long ago. That's how long ago you called me.
Well, Fred's a professional voice man. He has to show his talent.
There you go.
That's advertising.
Yeah.
Fred.
There you go. I would hope that it would get more business.
I bet you Billy's got some goofy voices on his.
No.
He's probably straight.
I think it's time to go to scores again.
They called a couple of weeks ago. You know, they said we're due. This is a great one. You know, they're always looking for a reason to get you in there.
Yeah.
So they said, listen, we know that Howard's going to start working on this movie, and we know it's going to be a lot of stress.
Yeah.
So we thought that maybe like the week before he started working on the movie, to relieve stress, he should have another bachelor party. I swear they thought.
You know what? I'd go, but sometimes I just can't take all these naked girls rubbing up against my crotch.
It's almost more stressful when you leave.
And then I get home and I want to beat my wife. So it's like, you know, I can't take
Well, then it's not a good thing to do.
No, it's not.
Who says?
You have 20 naked girls going, oh, I'd really like to get it on with you. You want to come back to my apartment? And then, like, you know, rubbing up against you, and I go, oh.
The best one was, it was like some really incredible 6-foot girl, and every time she'd like rub up against you, she'd get right in your ear and she'd go,
yeah. Why don't we just skip scores and go home and beat our wives?
I hope they're there ready and waiting.
Mary, I'm home. Put down the baby for just 1 second.
It's time to take a punch.
Hey, that's pretty good.
You got a pretty good chin, honey.
Give me my club.
No glass jaw there.
I told you I saw a couple, a guy and his wife fist fight once, right? Just about a year ago.
Oh, yeah?
He punched her right in the face.
Yeah.
Her knees, she was big. He was really skinny. She was really big. Her knees buckled. She recovered, and she whacked him so hard he went down.
Did you cheer?
I've never seen a
Where
man
was this? At a friend's house?
Yeah.
Oh, they did it right in the house?
No, it was on the street.
Oh, on the street?
It was on the street.
People you knew?
No,
it was just a couple.
Oh.
It was a couple. I can tell you, it was in Newark.
Oh, black couple?
She was Puerto Rican, he was black.
Oh,
yeah.
boy.
I've seen better than that.
Punched her
I've seen a black couple beat each other with bats. All right, we got to take a break. We'll be back right after these words.
You're listening to the Howard Stern Show.
Okay, I could do that. Hey, if you want to win a new 2-passenger Kawasaki Super Sport jet ski, compliments of the Good Times Company, Kawasaki. Stop by and see all the new jet skis at your local Kawasaki dealer, and that's not.
Huh?
This is not right. Stop by. Gary, I'm going to punch Gary in the head, I think. I'm going to have to resort to physical violence. If you want to win a new 2-passenger Kawasaki Super Sport jet ski,
yes,
compliments of Kawasaki, we have a contest going on.
Oh, you don't stop by?
No. I don't know what he's thinking. Right? Am I right, Jackie?
I'm trying.
Didn't we just have a conversation 20 minutes ago? I mean, we have a Kawasaki to give away. What is that plug?
That's what they want you to say in the plug in order for us to get a free one to give away.
But Gary, if you hand me that, you got to say, hey, if you want to win a new 2-passenger Kawasaki Super Sport jet ski, we have one to give away. Not stop by your local Kawasaki dealer.
Well, stop by and see all the new Kawasaki's.
Yeah, but first you got to say we're giving one away. That's all right. It takes me a minute to decipher his mind.
I thought that was pretty obvious that we're giving one away.
No, I just read what's on the piece of paper. I'm Howard, not Kreskin. He still doesn't get it. He's giving me that blank stare that I'm insane.
Win a new 2-passenger.
Explain it to him, Jackie. Explain it to him.
Jackie, explain it to me.
He has to just look at the paper really fast and digest it and spit it out right away. And if it's not totally evident from what's right there on the paper, it makes it very hard for him. So just
What did
you
he
know,
think he had
doesn't
written?
mean he knows.
I know what I had written. I just thought that
He just thought that I would figure it out somehow. Sometimes I just look up and read.
What do you think he wrote? Because he's about to say it differently.
No, I'm not about to say it differently.
He figures I know to say, forget it. Don't worry about it. I don't want to get into this.
Punch me in the face.
It's okay. Please allow me.
Punch me. I beg you.
It's all right. I
beg you.
don't want your lips to blow up.
Yeah.
You see, he's mad at himself.
But he's going to take it out on
He's going to take it out on me.
I'm just mad that you have to always, you can't just talk to me.
Okay.
You can't be a person.
I'd be a person if my profession wasn't being
Imagine
affected.
how bad it would be if Robin Williams spoke to you on Friday. God. It's like you're so angry.
What does Robin Williams have to do with it?
I mean,
he's full of non sequiturs.
It's just like that note he wrote.
I know. The whole note is a non sequitur.
In other words, if Robinson Williams would have spoken, you'd be even angrier than you are today.
Put a little thought into what you do.
You just asked me a question.
Put a little thought. I didn't even understand what you meant by the Robin Williams.
I know, I'm just explaining it to you. Then in the middle of the explanation, you're off to, like, making fun of me.
I'm embarrassed by you.
Well,
that's what you meant by the Robin Williams.
I'm proud of you, man.
I'm sure everybody understood that.
Yeah, everyone got that. That's my point. You got to put a little thought into what's going to come out of my mouth.
How come you only point to Jackie when it behooves you to point to Jackie? In other words, if Jackie would have not agreed with you, you would have said...
You're digging a grave. Go ahead. You got to just think things through.
Get your hooves out of here.
Behooves you.
Why would you point to him any other time until it behooved you?
I don't even want to get into this argument. I want to have a nice day. I want to go through the day easy. Listen to me.
Can you start calling him Yogi?
Yogi. He is a yogi. He's Yogi Berra. He is full of non sequiturs and what are those called? Malapropisms?
Yeah.
Man. Anyway, if you want to win a new Kawasaki, stay tuned because I'll give you details. We're going to have a Robin contest. You're going to come up with words to Robin's theme song.
Lyrics, if you will.
Right. I'll give you details. That's all I wanted to say.
And you can stop by Kawasaki and see all their new models.
Ah, there you go. Thank you.
These words. You're listening to The Howard Stern Show.
I think you ought to get a place like Planet Hollywood or something and like invite 50 of the listeners to come down and watch it. So whenever you do a commercial for the videotape, you could call them on the air. And then you could interview them when they come out, like, on those TV commercials with, where they interview people when they come out of a Broadway show. Well, then you could interview the people. I said, you know what, Gary? That's a friggin' good idea. You're using your brains. I like it. That's a really good idea.
Mm-hmm.
Because the problem when you sell a videotape, a lot of people haven't seen it yet because you're shipping it. Let's invite 50 of the listeners to come down and preview it.
Yeah, we'll have a viewing party.
Yeah, just so that they can talk about it and tell you what's on it and tell you what they liked and all that kind of stuff.
Uh-huh.
I said, Gary, that's a really good idea. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go in and tell the owner of the company about what you said, and I like it. So yesterday I went in and I went to see, Tom, the general manager, the owners, everybody. Called them into a meeting and I said, you know what? Gary had a really good idea.
Mm-hmm.
Go, what is it? I tell him the idea about, Planet Hollywood having a listener party and everything. And everyone said, hey, congratulations. Gary finally came up with a good idea.
Yeah, it's been 8 years, but finally.
Yeah, everyone was really high on the idea. So I went back to our office yesterday. And I'm standing there and Stuttering John's there and Gary's there. And I said, hey, Gary, in front of everyone, I want to tell you. I went in, I told the owners and everybody about your idea. They approved it. They think it was a really great idea, and they give you a lot of credit.
Yeah.
So Stuttering John's in the corner listening to this, and he goes, wait a second. That whole thing was my idea.
Are you kidding?
So he started flipping out. And Gary...
Stuttering John.
Yeah, and Gary and John started getting an argument, and Gary just left and didn't want to deal with it.
Booey.
Really?
And yeah, he kind of walked out. True?
Yeah, we walked out.
Which part was your idea?
That it was my idea.
No, I told everyone...
See, that's my problem with Gary. A lot of times he doesn't remember stuff.
No. I told everyone at the table that John said, and I'll wait outside with a microphone and interview them, because my idea was just to get the people's phone numbers. So I said that was a great idea, and I told everyone it was a great idea. It's just not the way it went.
No, I'm not tormenting you.
Let me ask John something. John, is it possible that Gary had this idea... and then you two started talking about it, and it turns out you and he were having the same
Gary's
idea?
original idea. The original thing was Gary said we should have a party and we'll watch the video.
Who's we?
You. This is you talking to me. Right. And I said, why don't we invite the listeners?
It just didn't go that way. And I remember, I got to tell you, Howard, I mean, I know it's hard for you to believe, but I know the original idea was based on... I'm telling you,
Gary, I was very proud that you came up with this idea. To the point that I went in and told the brass, and the brass is so impressed with your idea...
It doesn't matter.
...that I came back and I, in front of everyone, congratulated you, which is something very nice.
Can I talk?
I guess one second. Stuttering John is feeling bad because it would have been his opportunity to shine in front of the brass.
I just explained to you the genesis of the idea. You try to steal it, or do I put him down
subconsciously?
Do I ever?
Let John tell his side.
But I'm telling you, I'm a fan of John's,
No,
and I'm not out.
I'm not trying to.
I would never try to take something away from him. I'm just telling you,
he's people's court.
He is misled.
It is.
Yeah, I
Go ahead, just tell me. I'll be Judge Wapner. I'm okay. All right, I'll tell you what.
That's right.
I'll be Judge Wapner.
Okay.
Fred, my music,
You'll
please.
be Solomon in this case.
I am Solomon. Good, I get to cut them both in half? Is it something like that? John, what other ideas has Gary stolen? Has he ever stolen? Let me ask you, let me start out. I'll be the
Inquisitor.
The Inquisitor. Have you ever experienced situations in the past where Gary 𝗏𝗏𝗿𝗱 has stolen ideas from you?
No.
So you're saying this is the first time?
This is, I mean, see, I was trying to think as I was coming in today, trying to get, this way I could really, support my argument, and I was sitting there, trying to think of some other times something like this has happened.
Yeah.
I can't really, and I couldn't really remember. Usually Gary's very good about things. He'll go, even a joke, like even Gary heard a joke from Ganji once. He said, Ganji told me this great joke. Gary's usually good about this. This is one time I think that
is it
I
possible?
think I remember incorrectly.
Is it possible what you're saying is that you came up with an idea and Gary liked it so much that subconsciously he took it?
No.
Is that what your notion is?
I think that
Gary,
me and Gary, it got.
I know that I had the idea when Stuttering John wasn't around. I remember where I was when I came up with the idea, which was at home
with listeners.
What's that?
With listeners.
With listeners, absolutely. I know I came up with the idea with.
Now, John, you say he's lying.
No, the only thing I could say in my defense is that sometimes when I'm explaining stuff, John John is still stuttering.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like I'll be talking to him. I swear, but I swear on my life that I came up with this idea at home. And the only portion I said, if I can finish, John, I said this entire thing, the only part I didn't say that John added, which I thought was brilliant, was instead of just taking people's phone numbers.
I have yet to hear John's side of the story.
I'm just going to finish. Instead of taking people's phone numbers, in addition, that John said, and I'll hang out.
I heard that already.
Explained how and where I thought of the idea.
Right.
Now I'd like John to do the same.
That is what he's going to do. That's what I just asked him to do.
First off, while presenting the idea to Howard, you should have told him that, at the very least, that it was my idea to have.
I did.
No, that is not true. That is not true.
You're now a witness, huh?
No, you took credit for all the ideas.
So you didn't even give me credit for having the.
Okay, I agree. I did not give John credit at the moment. I threw out an idea that I wasn't sure was going to be well received, and Howard said that's an interesting idea, and nothing became of it. When we walked back in the room yesterday, and I saw you sitting there, I immediately did tell him that it was your idea for that portion of it. I apologize.
Okay.
Well, after John John was standing right there, you came clean. That was very interesting to me. Go ahead, John. What did you say?
Now, at the same moment, I wish that everyone wasn't drinking at that bar, because when you explain this to... And Jackie doesn't remember, I'm sure, but when you explained it...
Wait a second, let me turn to Jackie Martin. Jackie, raise your right hand. Do you solemnly swear to tell the whole truth, nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Hold on.
Excuse me, you're out of order.
I turned to Jackie and told Jackie the idea first, and then
Gary,
I turned to Jackie and told Jackie the idea.
Side of the story.
You didn't. You didn't hear this part at all.
I heard this
You haven't heard this part of it.
I am now turning my microphone over to...
I promise to tell the whole truth and nothing but the truth, but I was sitting in the bar. I don't listen to these guys. They talk, and I'm like...
All right, so you say... Let me question you. Was there any idea thrown at you about the new videotape?
Very possibly.
Possibly.
You don't remember anything.
Had you been drinking that night?
I did have a Heineken.
One Heineken?
At a time.
Are you lying, or you swore in now?
Okay.
How many Heinekens did you have?
3.
3? All right, very good.
One goes to 3 real fast.
But that's 3 in a 20-minute period. See, I remember
Jackie's definitely guilty. I know that.
I remember Martling was sitting next to me, and I tapped him on the shoulder.
No, I'm Martling. I don't remember the story.
But I'll say that when Gary presented the idea, you even said then it was my idea. I'm telling you.
You're wrong.
All right, John, so what is your side? What is your side of the story?
My side of the story is this. Me and Gary were hanging out, eating the cruddy food upstairs.
Right.
I remember how bad the food was.
Go ahead.
Gary was on a chair, I was sitting on the couch. Across, and
Go ahead.
And Gary said,
yes,
when this video's done, we should have a party.
Right.
Somewhere. You even said somewhere, a screening party.
All right, go ahead.
And watch it.
All right. Did he say Planet Hollywood?
No, well, I don't think so.
What did he say?
I did, because I know it was part of my original idea.
All right, you say you did. Go ahead.
And then I said, you know, what'd be really cool is that we invite the listeners. And this way, then I'll wait outside and get them, and then interview them. And get the responses. Then I even went further to say we should get, see, if you remember, I even said it would even be great if we get that lady, I loved it so much, and invite her, and just to see what she would say.
I remember you saying that part of it.
After
but that
was anybody else present during this conversation?
No,
I remember this conversation.
Hold it 1 second, yes?
Because I remember at some point this was being bandied about. I thought this happened in the office at some point. Because I remember somebody saying we should get that lady that said, I watched it.
That was just yesterday, Jackie.
And
All right, very Jackie, please.
No, because Jackie doesn't remember what day it is.
I now turn the microphone over to Rusty the bailiff, that is Robin.
Yes.
Yes.
I have one question.
Rusty, in my chambers, you're going to have to ask me this question, because this is between two officers of the court. Step into my chambers for a second. Open the door over behind you. Behind you, open that door.
Okay.
No, not that door, the other door.
The other door.
Right.
There you go.
Rusty, let me say something to you now that we're in private. Your jugs and legs. I have to know, underneath your costume there, are you wearing panties?
My jugs.
May I call you? May I call you Busty the bailiff? Yes. All right. We'll step outside now.
Wait a minute. I got to ask you the question.
Who cares? Take off
I'm
your
telling
clothes.
you, this will help you figure things
Let me
out.
see your jugs. I can't stand those two annoying idiots arguing with one another. I can't take it.
What I was going to say...
I'm in a chambers.
Get the hell out of the chamber.
All right, open the door and let Robin ask her. Busty, ask her. Yes. Yes, Busty, what were you going to say?
I was going to say, now, Gary characterized the party to you as a screening. Did he not? John? He said
Gary was saying that
screening?
Gary was saying we should all hang out, the gang,
No,
and
no,
watch
what
the
did
video.
he say? What were his exact words? Did he say we should have a screening after this is over?
I'm not sure the exact words that he said.
I see. Now, Jackie, what did you want to add?
Because what I remember might put some kind of time frame on something. At some point, somebody said we should get the lady. This was not yesterday. I'm talking about. Somebody said we should get the lady who did the. I want to see it twice more. And somebody said
that's
no,
irrelevant.
It's
That's irrelevant.
You don't know who
that doesn't help me.
is.
That doesn't help me with the genesis of the
Now, let me tell you why I asked that question, because if Gary said a screening is for people who are not involved.
Yes, that is true.
But it's not a listener contest.
Well, there could be a screening
What I
for
was
people
going to
involved.
say might have brought more witnesses into this, is what I was trying to...
All right, you know what? I will be back with my decision. I have decided who is telling the truth.
One last sentence?
Yes.
When John brought up the woman, I loved it so much.
Right.
He brought that up after he had brought up the idea of getting people on tape and making that type of a commercial. But he didn't, John's saying, well, let's invite that woman, and he's talking about a whole screening. He was only talking about that one portion of his idea, which I do give him credit for.
Wait. You don't give me credit for saying that I should wait outside and get everyone's
That's what I'm saying. For getting everyone's reaction.
But the argument here is that John claims his whole idea. Here is Gorilla. Surprise witness, Robin. Gorilla, I have to swear you in. Do you promise to tell the whole truth, nothing but truth, but to God?
I do.
All right. What is it, Gorilla?
Now, I know I was at the bar.
Right.
And I wasn't drunk.
Right.
Jackie was there. Gary started proposing the idea.
Right.
I wasn't there when John and Gary spoke about it at all.
Go ahead.
But Gary started speaking about the idea. He goes, we should have a listening party. And it was sort of just like everybody tossing ideas back and forth. That's when Jackie, that's when the whole thing came up about the ladies. I loved it so much.
Right.
Was at the bar.
Right.
And it was just basically thrown
No, but it happened. It was brought up even
And
Gary.
at that point, whose idea did it appear to be?
Yeah. It appeared to be Gary's, because he's the one who was telling the story.
Yeah, Gary was telling the story. What does that mean?
This morning, John came to me and he said, you remember we were talking about it at the bar? And I said, yeah. And he goes, I said that I thought it was Gary's idea.
No, but I wasn't.
He goes,
I didn't come to you asking you. I didn't even think you were. I didn't say. Do you remember?
Why would you? In other words, why would you tell Gorilla? Because who cares about Gorilla things?
No, because Gorilla wasn't there when me and Gary had the initial comment. It was only me and Gary.
I see. All right, very good. I've heard enough. I will come back.
Ready to make your decision?
I'm ready to make my decision. I will be, Robin. I'll take you in the chambers with me again during these commercials.
But I'll say,
I need to talk to you again.
You know what? I'll say that with the guy. And the one thing, and I wish Jackie wasn't so drunk.
I wasn't drunk.
Because the one thing is when you propose, when you talk to Jackie.
But Gorilla heard what I said to Jackie. That's what he's saying right now. Gorilla heard me propose it to Jackie and tell the idea of having a...
But even when you proposed it, you said it was my idea. You said John had a good idea.
I said John...
very good. I've heard all I need to hear.
I'm so bummed out and so upset about this, and I want this to be really genuine that I'm going to leave the room and come back after the commercial's over because I don't want to talk to Howard John during the spots.
Really? That's how upset you are.
I want it to be real. I want the decision to be real.
The decision will be real.
It's bumming me out, man. It's bumming me out in a big way.
Really?
It really is.
Why is that?
Because I genuinely know when I came up with this idea, and I know I did have a discussion with John about it. I know he did give me that piece of input, and I'm bummed that the one thing that I might actually get credit for doing right in this whole place, which I never get any credit, is now somehow being tainted. And even if I win this decision, it's already ruined.
I see.
Aww.
Well, that's the problem.
If that's the case, then, you know, forget about it.
Yeah, but I don't want you to give it to me. I want the
He wants to earn it.
I would never take something away from you that I felt was rightfully yours.
Well, first of all, Gary, I got to tell you one thing. No matter what my decision is, my decision will be final. Secondly, I would be upset, too, between the two of you. In 8 years, you've only come up with one good idea.
And now you're fighting over
that stupid idea.
Gary, let me just say, at the very least,
yes.
at the very least,
I must break.
When you proposed it,
yeah,
you didn't even mention me at all, yet when we even had the initial conversation about it, twice you said, good idea, and that's a good idea, too. Remind me to... to Howard. You told me that even when we and you didn't even when you talked to Howard, you didn't even mention my name at all. So when Howard told the owner of the station, my name wasn't even mentioned.
Yeah, but you know what? I had the idea. Wait a second. Your idea of interviewing people on the way out is such a small portion of the overall great idea.
Gary claims that he came up with the idea. You were just ripping off of it. You were embellishing.
He came up with a great point. Yeah, right.
You claim that you came up with the whole idea. Gary said, hey, remind me to tell Howard. That's a good idea. That's a good idea. And then Gary sort of took it over. And when he explained it to me, just make sure I understand the argument because I will make a decision. When he explained it to me, he left your name out of the whole thing. Therefore, when I went to the owners of the station, it appeared that you had nothing to do with it whatsoever.
Wait a minute,
in fact, he only came clean when you were in the room and I started congratulating him.
I think John is saying it was more of a collaboration.
No. I think John's saying it was all his idea.
Oh, really?
Well, no, I'm saying Gary said we should hang out. Us part of the show should hang out and have a party and watch the video.
It was all your idea.
My last thing is I know that that's not true because that does nothing for getting commercials, and I was only thinking of this for a commercial effect.
I see. All right, I've heard the arguments from both sides. I've listened to witness testimony from 𝗦𝗵cie𝗄 and 𝗦𝗵cie𝗄.
Yeah.
And I'll be back. And I will be back. What's it, Gary? You're really leaving the room?
He really doesn't want to be here.
You're really leaving?
Because I just don't. I don't want to talk to him until the decision's made.
All right, very good.
Well, what will that do to your decision?
Don't bother Gary.
Okay.
He has a plan. All right. We'll be back right after this.
In a row. I was exhausted. We go to the bar afterwards to unwind. I'm not sitting there recording their conversations and concentrating.
That's fine, but if you can't
Hold on. I could give a damn what the hell went on.
Then if you can't give a damn, then why do you have to yell at...
Shut up. Huh? You had your turn, I'll talk, and then you'll talk.
Fine.
All I was trying to do was shed a little light, because sometimes if you remember some things that happened, it might make people remember... what went down and what order. And so I was just trying to shed some light, and I just remembered this one incident about somebody mentioning...
But you remembered it incorrectly, and it makes me look bad because...
So what? I asked it in the form of a question. I said, don't you guys remember something like this happening? I didn't say, here's a fact, and I know this happens, and somebody's lying. I was just trying to shed some light.
Well, I'm fighting for my life. I'm sorry.
Yeah, it's starting to sound pretty guilty.
Yeah, but at the same point Gary's making is true. The point that you made during the testimony was absolutely irrelevant.
Oh, yeah. But this is radio.
But Gary's saying...
It wasn't irrelevant because I thought it had happened before the bar. I thought it happened at a totally different time, which might have made an earlier time frame. That's the only reason I brought it up. So I remembered incorrectly. So what?
I see.
Well, let me tell you about the fact that...
What I remembered, I thought Tracy said, and Gary says he's the one that said it. Now I'm wondering if he's taking Tracy's idea.
All right, no, I'm being pissed off because Jackie can't remember that I sat next to him and told him this whole idea in his ear, and then we yelled it out to the whole table, but he remembers something that I said and attributes it to somebody else. So what I'm saying is that his judgment was a little clouded. He wasn't drunk.
So you're saying
he just can't remember.
He was tired. Say, hey, I'm drunk, and I don't know what I'm talking about.
He wasn't drunk yet.
Gary, I knew even when we brought this other Jackie wouldn't remember anything correctly. That's why I said don't even bring him into it.
I'm sorry.
Let me just tell you what
Jackie,
the people,
you're guilty.
But the people are saying.
Well, these guys will pay for that. They'll both pay dearly.
Well, if
Like
I
spent my whole life paying for that.
If I could say one question you felt to ask Gary, but
oh my!
But you asked me you asked me have I ever had an experience with Gary where he's stealing? You didn't ask Gary if he ever had an experience with me stealing his idea.
Did John ever steal your ideas?
Did John? No, I don't. Not that I can remember.
Because that's that's a character.
Oh, shut up. Okay.
All right, let me just say.
I got to step into the chambers.
Wait a minute.
Yes.
That the faxes have spoken.
Why are you ignoring me in the chambers?
Listen to this, Judge.
Yeah.
I think John had the first idea, but Gary told it to you before John could spit it out.
Based on what, though?
This is just a fax, Gary. Take it easy.
Okay. All right, let me hear that.
Or
Yeah,
they
these are
both
helping
at
me.
the same time because they share a common brain. Tell both your boys to quit whining and be glad they both contributed to a good idea, which was mine in the first place.
No, you know what? Let me tell you something, which was mine in the first place. Let me tell you something. The issue here, and I understand the issue quite frankly, to come up with a good idea is difficult. When you do come up with an idea and somebody tells it to you, and I take it and present it to the brass, both these guys would like to look good in the eyes of the brass. John's big objection is not even that if Gary had said, hey, John and I came up with this idea. He's saying John was left out of the idea totally. Yeah. And that leads me to be suspicious of Gary a little bit, because Gary should have said, hey, John and I came up with a pretty cool idea.
Yeah. But what I'm saying is that John didn't come up with the idea. He came up with one very tiny aspect of it. Very tiny.
And sometimes...
Think of the idea and think of the aspect that I'm giving John credit for.
Now, that was my second point.
Okay, but before you make it, let me just say one thing. Let me ask you, Guy, and try and search your brain for a second. Let me ask, what? No, honestly, let me ask you one thing.
Yeah.
When I said...
I'm lost.
When I said... bring in the listeners. You said how I almost remember you saying Howard wouldn't hang out with the listeners.
You're absolutely wrong.
All right,
I'm telling you.
Okay,
you did not say bring in the listeners, and I didn't say Howard wouldn't hang out with the listeners.
I think you said Howard wouldn't hang out with the listeners.
I just remember being so excited when I thought of this idea.
You told me great idea.
Telling my wife, and I was so excited that I had this great idea that I can't believe now it's being ruined.
Wait, your wife?
Yes.
But she can't testify.
No, the wife cannot testify because
she'll come on the air anyway.
Right. She doesn't want to come on the air. She doesn't want to help the show. That's a whole other issue. I should make Gary guilty just for that.
Right.
Don't get me started. Right.
All right, I'm not gonna...
What? What did you want to say?
What?
See, if you give me another break, I can remember... all right, just forget it.
What?
All right, I think I've heard enough.
No, all right. All right.
Well, just spit it out.
There have been times that... Gary, when you remember things, you don't remember the whole things.
I can attest to that.
You remember, like, fragments sometimes.
I remember this, John. Forget whatever you're going to bring up in the past.
I remember where we were sitting.
I remember this clear as day. And we were sitting in our dressing room. Is that where we were sitting?
No.
Where were we
sitting? We were sitting in the main
All right,
area.
I'm ready to make my decision. All right, I am going to make my decision.
I have never been more sure of anything than this.
Could you
now
stop,
I have to
the judge has to speak.
I have to go into my chambers with Robin and discuss it with her first, and then I will come out and give you my decision, all right?
Will you be honest?
Yes.
I mean, you won't say something just for the air.
No, I will not say no joke involved.
When has he ever done that?
Please. and I do want a new staff. I can't believe they only came up with one good idea in 8 years.
If I could say another thing.
No, I'm done.
It's over.
All right, okay.
The trial is over.
All right.
All right, quickly, what is it?
It's a Joe Pesci in that movie.
Yeah.
The only other thing I was going to say is...
My cousin Vinny.
I have two things to say. One, I wish I had my tape recorder.
Yeah.
And the other...
Don't we all?
Yeah, and the other is that even if you think that you had this notion before that conversation,
and let's say you did.
Which I seriously doubt. But even if you did...
Right.
Okay, maybe I said the idea first, and then you said, yeah. But maybe in your mind, you said to yourself, yeah, I already thought that. But you never said that to me. In other words, I'm saying maybe...
I know the way it happened. I know when I had the idea.
Right. I will step into my chambers and discuss this with Robin now, my bailiff, Busty the bailiff.
That's over anyway.
And, take off your shoes, Robin.
Judge, you're supposed to be in here making a decision. You always make me do these things. I don't know if it's right.
Aren't your feet hot and tired? Don't they need a good rub down? Here, let me help you off with your gown. Oh, you're not wearing a gown. You're wearing a cop uniform.
I'm wearing my uniform. You know how you like it.
I do have to say that was... Oh, I'm sorry.
What are you doing in my chamber? Wait, open the door. Gary has to tell me something. I heard him from outside the door. What is it, Gary?
Oh, no, I do. The only other thing I do have to add is that I was incredibly surprised hearing it on the air this morning. Was my first inkling that this was even on John's mind.
All right, do me a favor.
You didn't know
open up the door and get out of here.
Okay. That occurred.
No more interruptions.
Have fun.
Man, we can't even be in our chambers alone anymore.
Where were we, Robin?
We were talking about my shoes. And
all right,
my
let's get down to this.
Right.
Here's my decision. This is what I am thinking about. First of all, what do you think?
This is a tough one. I said you're going to have to be like Solomon on this one.
It is very hard to figure out
I know that Gary is an honest, trustworthy person.
Yeah, but you also know that I've had the same problem with Gary.
But he has a terrible memory.
He does. And then he accuses me of having a bad memory,
right,
and he's done the same exact thing to me.
We've been in conversations where I've heard the whole thing, and Gary rewrites history.
Put away your vibrator for a second, please. How can I concentrate if you do that to yourself? So I have been in those situations, yet at the same point, I believe Gary to be basically honest.
This sounds like an idea that Gary would have.
It does. It is along the lines of a Gary, but John has come up with many ideas in the past.
This is true, and John's ideas...
Excuse me. Yeah. Sorry. I had a fart. By the way, I farted in front of Robin yesterday at the shoot.
Yeah.
That was pretty gross, but I had to do it on our new video. We were doing the tribute to Vagina, and I passed wind for real. In front of Robin.
Thank God he was wearing rubber. Couldn't get out.
Don't ask why. More on that later, but...
I have, you know something?
What?
Wait, there's a knock on my door. I have something. Here's somebody. I have something right now, and I will call Stephen Grillo to the witness stand.
All right.
Yesterday, Gary...
What kind of court is this where you're getting called?
Yesterday, Gary...
Well, why didn't you bring Gorilla in?
Yesterday, Gary...
Open the door.
Insisted that he told me something to do yesterday.
Open the door and make a
Grillo was there, and Gary did not say it. And Grillo was right there. Grillo?
I had to admit that did happen.
Gary insisted that he told me.
Yeah.
When Annette Bella called up.
Yeah.
Gary insisted that he told me.
Don't get started on another.
I don't go on the phone and tell her.
You know what? I now have witnesses. I have witnesses.
Did you hear Gary say that?
I was standing right there. He said Annette's on the phone, and Gary goes, oh, and then he walked away, and then about 2-3 minutes later, I came by and I said, Gary, and that's on the phone. He goes, I told John to tell her I'll call her back.
Now, you know what? You know what? I can.
Gary, this is relevant.
But this is a second argument that we could actually try, because who was in the guest lounge at the time? Whoever was in there could the people. Who was in the guest lounge?
All right, you know what? This is getting
because they heard it, and I did tell them that. But you know what?
But you can't even
We're yelling. Time out. We're yelling for
this.
Time out.
Yes.
But Grillo was just as...
Shut up, I'm talking.
Grillo was just as shocked, Gary.
No, don't take away his microphone. That's not fair.
Grillo was like, John, Gary never said that. Am I right, Grillo?
But where were you guys?
I didn't hear him say it at all.
Where were you guys when I said it? Where were you guys? Wait a second. No, Howard, this is important. This is relevant.
I don't see the relevancy.
You just said that his point was relevant. Why is mine not?
Because, you know, his point wasn't even relevant. I just wanted to hear him stutter. All right.
Because, you know what? I yelled to them. The radio was turned up really loud. They may not have heard me, but I said it.
There are many times I say things to you. You claim I didn't say them, and vice versa.
Well, then you shouldn't be the judge.
This is not relevant.
You should be a witness.
I'm the judge. This is not relevant information.
Well,
whether he messed up there has no relevancy as to whether or not he...
I'm just saying sometimes
But you know what? That's not even proven.
It's not even proven fact. I'm throwing it out of the testimony. It's no longer in the court transcript.
It's only John's notion.
Your Honor, it's a point of questionable testimony.
This is Mike Chambers. Robin's half naked. I don't think you guys should be in here, all right?
It's proof of Gary's questionable memory.
Robin, open up the door and let them out.
All right.
You are the bailiff. Put on your bra and let's get serious about this.
All right.
Stand there nude, and I'm only supposed to see that. And everybody else is looking.
How did everybody anybody get in the chamber?
I know. I accidentally let them in. Dopes. All right, let me think again.
All right, here we go.
Maybe I should go to the listeners for some counsel on this.
This is a good idea.
Come on, you know I'm not.
Stop,
wait, I hear it. I hear a muffle through
We're talking in private.
You know, Stuttering John's more popular with the listeners than I am. Everybody hates me.
Nobody.
Now
Open up the door for a second, Robin.
You know that.
Open up the door. First of all, I'm having trouble hearing you through the door, and secondly, you cannot pop in like that.
I didn't. I yelled from the other side of the door.
Now, if you yell again, you're going to
You're not
automatically
supposed to be
lose.
listening. What, do you have your ear to the door?
You're going to be in contempt. I'm behind Chambers now with Robin.
I just want to say that going to the phone.
I don't want to hear it.
You can't
you don't even know about
what
it.
we're saying.
You paint me as a moron and
get out now.
Hero the stupid. I'm going to lose.
Next time he comes in, I'm going to shoot him.
Yeah,
I'm going to use my gun for
You're
the
a
first
court officer.
time.
You're allowed to do that. Ooh, Gary really smells like garlic today.
I know. That's how you knew he was at the door.
I know. He's in contempt of teeth. Let me go to the phones for some counsel.
Because this is a tough one, but I think I know how I would decide now.
I think I do, too.
I think he's Baba guilty.
I think I'm
Chambers.
Innocent.
What do you think, sir? Hello?
Do you care?
Hello? I'd like to hear some Zeppelin. Hello?
Yeah.
Yes, what do you think?
I think it was Gary's idea.
You do? Why do you think that?
I definitely think it's his idea.
You do? Why?
Because, like John's a Nimrod sometimes, you know?
Right. Okay, thank you.
Can I?
You're not in my chamber.
Hey.
Open the door for a second. I'll entertain
What's
you.
a Nimrod?
I just want to ask one question.
Yeah.
Maybe if you went to a Cleveland listener where they have not heard enough of us to, in other words, they don't know what
I just thought it was you. What are you complaining about?
Because I still want it to be fair.
All right.
In other
Close
words,
the door and get out.
I'll see you later.
Don't let the door hit you in the ass on the way out.
I swear I'm going to shoot him if he breaks in again.
Cleveland, you're on the air.
Yeah, I wanted to find out if Howard Stern had known about the current affair that's going to be aired tomorrow.
I'm going to talk about that in a second, but forget it. Okay, thank you. Maybe nobody cares.
No. Check it out.
All right, I'll do Dallas.
Well, forget about that 70-second delay.
Oh, that's right. Dallas, you're on the air. You've been listening to this argument?
Yes.
Okay, what do you think?
Well, I think the burden of proof is on the plaintiff, which would be
John.
John, right?
Yeah.
Well, okay. If the burden of proof is on the plaintiff to make it look like the defendant, he has to prove the defendant could not be telling the truth.
Why is the burden of proof on me?
It just is.
But that means that only because but if I would have came to Howard first and told him the idea, then Gary would be the one complaining.
That's right, but you didn't.
Well, you're not.
Well, because I don't call Howard at home.
No. The listener is not bringing up a relevant point.
I think it's a good point.
No, it is not relevant.
Yes, it is.
I don't believe it is.
Because the way that the time frame things happen, and when Howard went to the meeting,
I don't call Howard at home.
There is some relevancy here. I will tie it all together, but thank you for the call. There is some relevancy.
I think it's a very good point.
Yes.
All righty.
Please, I'm a judge. I know what I'm doing.
I'm just a bailiff, but I thought it was good.
You just get your bra off again. We were almost into doing a lot of weird stuff in there. Yes, what did you want to say?
Well, I'm calling you from Cleveland, and I've been listening to the debate and the trial all morning.
Yes.
And as I see it, Gary is very defensive.
Yeah? What does that mean?
Well, it seems like he's hiding something. And every time John tries to give you an honest opinion of his side of the story, Gary interrupts.
I can.
Oh, you're not in here.
I can answer that allegation.
But the door is closed.
See, he's doing it again.
Yeah.
But Gary's always defensive. This is his natural demeanor.
All right, Gary, we'll let you in for a second. What is it?
Robin said it right. You guys beat on me so much that I'm always defensive. It's a knee-jerk reaction.
Is that your defense?
I'm defensive about everything.
All right, get out and don't let the door hit you on
Not
the
just
head.
this.
No, I say get out. Robin, don't shoot those feet.
Ow.
It's dangerous. So what are you having, a jerk reaction?
A knee-jerk.
A knee-jerk reaction? All right, thank you for the calls. I'm now ready to make my decision.
Have a great weekend.
All right, you too. I'm now ready to make my decision after these words. I've heard the testimony. I've heard the listeners. I've heard my bailiff. I've heard the witnesses. I've heard everybody.
I am going to run out and try to drum up an emergency witness.
All right, go ahead.
Okay.
I'll call you back in a little while.
Dear Mr. Stern, give boy Gary the credit he deserves. It's not often he has an idea. The last idea he had died of loneliness. I like this one. Gary, guilty. Somebody suggests names for this segment. Absence of intellect. I like that. This guy thinks it's Gary's idea. Gary and John are both lying. I was at the bar, and it was Jackie in a drunken stupor mumbling about having a listener party to review the video.
I will say one thing. Maybe, Gary said this is his one idea he had in 8 years. Maybe that's why he's trying so hard to get something.
All right, I'm going to rule
I was going to suggest polygraphs, although I think we both genuinely believe we're telling the truth.
Gary, of course, during the commercials, made a last-ditch effort to get his wife on the phone to testify for him. He goes, I'm going out to see if I can get a last-minute witness.
I did not say it was my wife.
And she wouldn't even come on.
And what happened? She said no?
Went to get her.
What did she say to you? No?
Because she said it was John's idea.
She said, I'm really busy. I'm at work. I can't come on the air.
Oh, busy with what?
Not even to defend you.
No,
but she did admit that I told it to her Saturday morning. But she won't come on the air to tell me. And plus, if she did anyway, she's my wife, and it doesn't count.
All right.
I will request that the court doesn't even use that information.
Right.
It's after the...
Oh, it doesn't make a difference. It's hearsay. All right, now, let me rule, Robin.
You're already ruling. You'd already made your decision before.
Now, as I rule, I'm going to do something very unorthodox, Robin.
What's that?
I'm going to ask John and Gary one last question.
Okay.
Hey, John, give me a funny idea for the show.
For which show?
This show.
For which show?
Okay.
Can I jump in?
Yeah, go ahead.
I gave you a funny idea the other day. The Larry King book was sitting there, and I was paging through it, and I found that part where Larry King was talking about Sandy Koufax still knowing him. I photostated it for you, and you talked about it on the air.
Mm-hmm. Okay, that's not a new idea. That was yesterday's idea.
Oh, you want a new idea?
Give me an idea.
I thought you were saying, okay.
Give me a funny idea, John.
I had suggested to you once that,
They don't even understand the question.
I know. Gary's completely confused.
You see how bad...
Gary read a book, and he thinks he gave me an idea.
Listen, the idea could have sat in that book.
That's right.
Somebody had to get the idea to take it out of that book and put it on the air.
Right. All right, they're both stumped. Okay, very good.
No.
Wait a second. I you know what?
All right, what's your idea?
I don't have a new idea.
Yeah.
But, and Dan Foreman, our producer of our video and TV show, can attest to this.
All right, quickly.
I did have an idea for the video.
All right.
And we used it.
All right.
Okay. Although it was based on another idea, it's certainly not my original idea, I thought that we should do tribute to...
What the hell is that?
Shut up. Now, I came up with the idea of doing tribute to the vagina.
Oh, okay. All right.
After tribute to breasts.
Right.
I mean, come on.
But what does that have to do with anything?
Gary, I hate to say that, but that was
logical.
my idea. A tribute to the vagina.
The tribute to
I
the
think you should
vagina
ask Dan
already
about that.
existed long before the video.
Yeah. We wanted to do a tribute to the vagina originally, and then we had to do a
I brought it up in the meeting.
Interesting testimony.
No, I didn't know it.
John, go ahead.
I think we should have a star search with Jackie against Kenneth Kallenbach. I also think that I should go to L.A. and next time we go and interview celebrities on you, just about you, all celebrities, Sutter and John's celebrity retrospective.
All right, very good. All right,
and
I'm prepared to rule.
And also, I have another one.
Yes.
Also, I just told Jackie a great idea for him.
Can I just say one thing?
All right, very good. No, I'm done. I want to now rule.
Did you put?
I want to rule.
Are we on the air?
No.
Yes.
Am I?
I want to rule. No. You're on the air.
When has John ever not had a great idea?
Right. Here I go.
I mean, every time you say you got a great idea.
But I'm always thinking, though. I write songs. That's
Robin, I am ready to rule.
All right.
The decision has been
They're
made.
never going to stop arguing.
First of all, I think we should let the listeners stone both of them to death. Put them out in public. But since we can't do that, I am prepared to rule. Cut off that music. It's very important. Robin, here's my decision. First of all, it is very difficult to prove the origin of an idea. Sure. Unless you have a copyright or some way of dating that idea. Or if you have somebody who is a reliable witness who can say, hey, this guy thought up the idea.
And also, Howard, it's very easy for someone to come along and say, oh, no, I thought of that.
It happens all the time. There are people who write songs, and then all of a sudden someone comes along and says, no, I wrote a song. I wrote the same song. But in those decisions, first of all, it's a question of copyright. There are copyrights to these songs, and you can easily determine whether a song sounds like another song. This is a very, very difficult case.
At least they have tape in those cases.
That's right. There is nothing here. During the commercial, I'll tell you what kind of controversy this causes. During the commercial, Art Buchwald, the famous columnist, he called in and he said that it was his idea to have a listener party.
And he's suing.
And he is suing both Gary and John. Yes. So how does one determine whose idea something was? But in any legal issue, what you do is you take the evidence that you have, and you try to formulate an opinion based on the two characters here who I know very well. So allow me to play God, if you will.
All right, go ahead.
First of all, if in fact John had something to do with this idea, I find it somewhat repugnant that Gary did not include him. Gary has already admitted that John did help him with this idea. I find it somewhat nauseating, somewhat vile, distasteful that Gary did not allow John to revel in some of the acclaim, the glory that he was getting. It was very lowest thing Gary's ever done.
That was wrong, yes.
That was wrong, and I'll tell you why it's wrong. Because Gary had several occasions to speak with me about this idea before I went into upper management and presented, and he had the opportunity to say something about it. He only said something to me about it when John was in the room.
Small aspect of the idea.
How small is that?
Tiny.
When you play commercials...
Tiny. Tiny.
When you play commercials for the video and you have...
But I will tell you
How small is that?
I will tell you a piece of information.
Because someone had to think of all those people being there in the first place.
Well, that was me.
Wrong.
There's also something else you have to consider. Gary is panicking because he is married and has responsibilities now. And he has to come up with great ideas.
He has to prove his value.
There is a lot of pressure.
Even if it means stealing them.
Hey, quiet. The judge is speaking.
I am talking.
That's, you know what?
Rusty, can't you control the court?
I gotta shoot him. You won't let me shoot him.
Now, what is it?
I'm sorry to interrupt, but Dan Foreman is on the line. He says it's his idea.
Does he really?
Yeah, he's on.
Really?
No, no. It isn't.
Kidding.
Dan, certainly you're kidding, aren't you?
No, I'm not.
Oh,
what?
Are you kidding me?
I told you the idea yesterday.
No, I told you about 4 or 5 days ago that we should have a big gala presentation to get the tape out.
4 or 5 days ago.
In the office, right?
4 or 5 days ago is still...
All right, you know what?
Not as many days as me and Gary.
All right, you know what? This is ridiculous.
Listen, it's not... Can I just say one thing? It's not...
There's no answer to this problem.
It's not an incredibly ingenious idea.
Is Dan
I'm just
really
saying,
serious?
Dan is serious.
I'm dead serious.
Hey, Dan,
where did you have this discussion, Dan?
I had this discussion with you, I don't know, let's say maybe almost a week ago. I said, hey, I think we better have a big deal that, it wasn't a specific to the party, but I said we have to have a big kickoff presentation to get the tape off.
Well, hey, Dan.
Well, that doesn't sound exactly like a listener party.
Yeah.
Well, that was
with the express purpose of calling them on the air and getting their opinion of the tape.
Hey, Dan.
What, John?
Have you known me to have some good ideas?
Yes.
Thank you.
Well, Gary's had some good ideas.
Have I had an idea in my day?
You had an idea one day.
Gary has ideas too.
I'll give you that.
So Dan knows that we both have had ideas in the past.
All right, so there really is no answer in terms of figuring out where the origin of an idea. But if someone is guilty in all of this, it is Boy Gary. Because Boy Gary should have at least say, hey, I formulated this idea with John, even if it was a small aspect of the idea.
Even if you said John and I were sitting around kicking around some ideas.
But we weren't. That's what I'm trying to tell you. We weren't kicking around ideas. I had this idea.
But I will tell you one thing.
Gary, wait. Let me ask you one thing. How did you...
Gary...
I told you how I came up with it.
Well, just get out of here. I can't get my decision.
No, this is very important.
Yes.
You just came up to me and said, hey, John, I had this great idea. Is it what you're telling me?
Yes.
Oh, my God, that's a lie.
That's exactly what I'm telling you.
That is a lie.
I said, John, you know what?
Get a Bible. Get a Bible in here.
Robin, there is no answer. There is no answer.
Polygraph.
Polygraph, but they both believe they're right.
We both believe we're telling the truth.
That's true.
I will have you polygraphed next week. The both of you.
You both say you can pass the polygraph? Show us.
Well, I think I can, but I've never taken one. I took one once before. I don't know what the results were.
I see.
But see, polygraphs are weird because I'm nervous, and I definitely defend him.
All right. Gary is guilty. John, I rule in your favor. There, you
I'll take it.
He declined the polygraph.
I did not decline it. No, I did not decline
John, I rule in your favor.
Come on.
Very much, Your Honor.
All right, very good.
You said you wouldn't be a jokester, and you are.
I'm not being a jokester.
You are.
You're get the polygraph anyway.
You're Baba busted.
No, I'm not going to go out and get the polygraph anyway. If I'm already guilty, see, now it's already shifted to me.
Interesting. And your own wife wouldn't testify in your own behalf. That's another...
Hey, Gorilla, what year are you going to answer the phone?
Yeah, how about that for an idea? Gorilla, let me see. Hold on, Dan. Gorilla, do you ever answer the phone? Hello?
Hello?
Gorilla, don't you answer the phone?
It's not ringing. That phone doesn't ring.
Oh, be quiet. You're guilty, too.
All right.
All right, Dan. Thank you.
Okay.
Oh, boy. What a bloodbath.
I don't know. It's very hard to tell who originated an idea. I just had a rule in the favor of one again. I figure you're lying, Gary. You look guilty.
I'm just not. I've never been so sure of something in my life.
All right.
Yeah, you have very bad memory. Let's admit it.
John, that's something that Howard likes to goop on the air, and you're just taking off on it. It's really wrong.
I don't know about that.
Talking about a bad memory, you can't even remember when and where your gigs are sometimes.
What is that, Robin?
That's because there's so many.
Would you like to see them polygraphed even now?
I think I would.
I would, too.
I would have taken the polygraph if it would have been no decision, but now all of a sudden I'm guilty.
Right. Well, maybe you'll get out of it.
Well, John, go take a polygraph.
What if we both?
Gary, I think you're lying through your teeth.
What if we both?
And that's a big job. No, I don't. You know what? I think it's a little bit of both. I don't know. You know what, Gary? It's impossible to tell whose idea it was. I think John sometimes gets carried away, and sometimes you get carried away. And you know what? It's impossible to tell.
You know, sometimes we sit in those meetings and everybody yells out things, and then everybody starts claiming one idea.
You know what? You can't.
I remember the few ideas I get.
You plea now. You'll do 3 months. That's it. You're done.
I remember the few ideas I get.
All right. You know what? I believe it was both your ideas.
I had another idea for the video, but I'm sure you wouldn't give me credit for it.
No. Why don't both of you? Listen, I give you credit for everything in my career. I'll tell you something. If it was not you, I don't know how I'd exist.
Who said that?
No, I'm saying it. I want to come clean now and tell you.
You're being glib.
I see.
And flip.
I see. Well,
sport of me.
What we'll do at the big listener party, we will have a big picture of Gary since he came up with the majority of the idea, and a little picture of John since he came up with a little part of it. How's that?
There you go.
All right, what is it?
Dominic is on the phone.
Dominic? Dominic, what do you have to say? He's a lawyer.
Thank you for the allowing to reverse your ruling and give us a stay till then.
No problem, counselor.
Can I charge a fee to anybody in this field?
And do me a favor, don't eat too much till Tuesday.
Can I charge a fee to anybody?
All right, very good, counselor.
Bye-bye.
I have ruled in the favor of postponing my decision.
Did you ever notice that when Dominic's on the phone, you push the button down, you can't hear him, but you can hear him breathing?
Yeah, right. That's because he's so overweight. Let me take a break, Robin, and I'll continue with the show because there's a lot to discuss.
Oof. So much fighting.
Wow. It was good, though. I'm leaning toward John on this one. Although, I don't know, John sometimes thinks he gets ideas, and he doesn't.
Does that. You know, he thinks
I might be leaning toward you. I don't know. Let the polygraph decide.
See, I would have come down. My decision, if I had been the judge,
yeah, go ahead,
would have been no decision.
That's what there was no way to tell.
Figure out this thing.
Well, what will happen if we both pass the polygraph? Then what happens?
Let me worry about that. Then I'll get my chambers with Robin and see if she's got something else to say.
There's no decision-making going on in that chamber.
Well, I just want to get in the chamber.
We would have come up with something.
John tried to take credit when do you remember, Jackie, when we did Hollywood Squares? Yes. And John tried to take credit for that?
I told Gary that. Okay, you remember that?
Come
on. I genuinely don't.
Okay.
Nobody does. I've been screaming about Hollywood Squares for years.
I'm sure you had it. I'm sure you had it.
Shut up.
I'm sure you had it, but
I was on Hollywood Squares years ago, and I said, we got to do Hollywood Squares.
I'm sure you had it. I'm just saying,
all right, yeah. You know what? I rule in Gary's favor. Screw you. You're a lummox.
I'm sure it was your idea.
You take credit for everything.
Oh, yeah.
I remember a couple of years ago, John said we should get a TV show.
Yeah, that was right.
Yeah, that was his idea.
All right, I rule in favor of Gary. No, honestly, I will wait till the polygraph. I will wait till the polygraph comes. I am not going to rule in anybody's favor. Is that fair, guys?
Sure.
Yes. All right, very good. Okay, I must take a break, Robin. When we come back, I must tell you about the hatchet job that's being done on me.
Okay.
And I will tell you, you will tell us about the news.